Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. You can join our poll on whether or not the word hijinks looks nice and like good to you. If you're neutral about how it looks, or you think it looks awful. Personally, I'm of the opinion it looks awful, and I've learned that today. I've learned that about myself.
Some wrong opinions here in this right now.
That is how I feel today. So that's gonna be the question for all our players as they go around to their intros. I want to hear your opinion too. Put it out there on the internet so everyone knows the word hijinks. How does it look to you? So Rachel, starting off with you, take it away.
Hey, I am Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find all my stuff over at Twitter and Instagram under Pip400art. I also do art streams here on this channel on Mondays at 3:30 CST. So I will be around tomorrow. I might start a little later, like 3:45. But you know, I'm usually like 10 minutes late anyway. So what's the difference? I play Eleanora in this game. She is an ASMR warlock that has told everyone she's a warlock now. So we got some growth, yay. And okay, hijinks. Yeah, I mean it definitely looks weird. It doesn't look how you think it does. I also don't like the word because it reminds me of a 1990s carnival, and that really bothers me.
All right, interesting.
Yeah. Like the 90s clown aesthetic, that kind of like
exactly.
Early 90s, like the bozo.
Like I imagine the sound effect like boing in my head.
Well, I'm hijinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to like get like sound effects into the game. I'm gonna put that in there just for that.
Yeah, if someone trips, like do like a
mishap
bear crashing noise or something, yeah.
I could probably put it in Founder if I wanted to, but that seems like some work I have to do, so I don't know. But we're gonna pass it along now to our second player, Kelly.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm Googling because I know you guys said that it can be spelled with an X. I think it looks so I think hijinks is kind of a cute word. I think it looks good with the X though. Without the X, it's not giving what I thought it would. So no.
It becomes cool.
I'm neutral now, but if it's an X, I like it. Yeah, okay. It looks cute then. I don't know why. It's cute, it's fun, but then with the K, I'm just like, okay. So I'm neutral. And I play my gosh, guys, Winnie. He's level 3. I get almost like I always copy. My brain is stuck on what Rachel says. I'm like, I play Eleanora. No, every time. I don't know why I do that. No, I play Winnie, the level 3 monk, and I think she's very dazzled by her conversation that she just had with Shaw. So I'm excited to ask questions about it.
Yes.
Wow, he's so cool.
Welcome to being Karis. Enjoy your stay.
We're gonna pass it on over to our third player, Ashley.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I don't really like hijinks now that I'm looking at it, and I think it would look better handwritten. That's my theory, because then you can kind of wither the lights a little bit, where you're like, make it look nicer. But in just normal typeface, not so much. So, yeah, I play Euphemia, a human druid, and I also make a lot of art and stuff, and it's linked where all the links are. Everything's kind of linked together. I'm just starting on Halloween stuff soon, so it should be fun.
Exciting.
Excited to be Euphemia today.
Yeah.
So soon!
And now it's time for the one in the corner who just subbed for 31 months. Thank you, Bardic. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice on all the socials. I do like to get into hijinks for a while, and so I'm going to be here defending it as a lawyer for hijinks, because I believe on all the hijinks the Beacon Babies and now the Horde Hunters have gotten into, hijinks is getting a bad rep. So I will have to say it's been done dirty by Discord. To wit, I say Hijinks. It does look kind of weird. The Hijinks that Discord is up to, I don't know what's going on. But I personally like how it looks. It just feels like it looks like the word means, and just makes you feel a little something. But I also like other words like moist and weird words like that to make people cringe. So that's just me. So I
I will say really fast, I just realized something. I think the way it's spelled does make me feel like a little nasty rat in like kind of a good way, where it's like I want to get up to some hijinks. So it's kind of good in that way where I'm like, I'm kind of just like a little rat. Anyway, you said mischief. I'm like, yeah, I feel like a little
doing its job. It showed up for work. It clocked in.
It did.
Appreciated.
I'm swayed. You swayed me. Thank you. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
All right.
I rest my case as that, but today I'm playing Davriel Burza. He's a wannabe wizard, still an artificer, but he's working on himself in many, many ways. Also has a stone for an eye because, cults.
Great context.
Oh, and yes, he does have a ponytail of hair that people got to see in Rachel's art from the side. So
yeah. I was happy to draw that finally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't care.
But go give
The
Bark
picture I
Dice.
sent you, Cal, to give us again.
Go give Bark Dice a follow if you haven't already, and check out as his campaign is coming to a close quite soon. So you'll want to be there for that. Fridays, right, Mike? At 8:30.
Yep. Fridays 8:30 Central. Fate tonight. You can catch it on YouTube or on Twitch. Forgot to say all that.
There you go.
Hijinks had my attention for the day.
We do have a Discord as well that we share with Bark Dice that you can join. There is a Mystical Mishaps channel in there that you can post gifts in during the session. Try to make us laugh. My challenge to you, the chat now, all you viewers out there, is I want you to handwrite the word hijinks as cool as you can and post a picture of that in the Mystical Mishaps channel. So write it out real cool, like the best font you can write it in, and I don't know, maybe you can put some flair of like, this is hijinks we're getting up to with how you write it. So that's my challenge.
I love this. I love
good
this.
luck to you. Not the Pokemon. Do the word.
Hijinks.
I almost just wrote Pokemon.
That's my challenge to you. As we are tied with good and awful. That's what the result of the poll is.
Was that Kelly being swayed there at the end? Wow.
What was?
Did you change it in the voting? Because
no, I had it as good. I had it as good originally, and I kept it as good. So.
B-Town did it.
B-Town, thank you, my friend.
All right. But yeah, I'm Mark, the Dungeon Master, and I wait to see your hijinks in the Mystical Mishaps channel.
It looks even worse in cursive, P.S.
Okay, good to know. All right.
It's a whole nother conversation about that happened.
Well, why don't we get into this, though? We play some D&D, and because we had a very interesting end to our session. So let's start off with our intro so we can play some D&D. All right, we're back and ready to get into today's session. I realized I forgot to pick out a song, so let's grab a song real quick, and then we can begin with our session.
Wow, lit right off the bat.
Oh yeah, thanks.
There we go. So
Beating D to it.
oh wow, everybody got it right away. All right, you all have your advantage dice to start off the session as usual. I'm waiting for the 1 week that somebody doesn't do that, but it's gonna be a while.
Everyone's coming through for us.
We're very blessed. Everyone's so nice.
Yeah, you guys are definitely blessed. That's for sure.
They know they have to give us advantages for all the raise redemptions that are going to be coming in.
Yep. I'll raise it right now just for that. For cringe. We're up to medium with that. All right. So, recap from last week. Our players began their journey to Yellowfield. As they went, they ran into an old familiar face in Braun, who they met at the tavern after their journey with Japnot to the city. He's a friend of Japnot's. And he was out camping, supposedly. And the party definitely got some shady vibes from him, though, figuring he was up to something, but they're not really sure what. They tried to investigate a little bit. They learned a few things. Who knows? But he says he's going to keep camping because he likes to camp. But they continue on their way, going towards an inn that Braun actually recommended to them. It is called the Drunk Swan, and they stayed there for the night and kind of had their discussions there. Eleanora decided, though, she wanted to open up to the party and tell them about she is not a wizard, but in fact a warlock, and has a patron, and offered an opportunity to have them meet her patron. And with that, she wrote in her book, and the words disappeared from the page. And not too much longer after that, everything sort of grew quiet. Outside grew dark. People began to freeze in their place as time seemed to stop. And in walks an individual dressed in fine attire, a nice suit, who goes by the name of Death. And for those who may have been part of our Beacons Aura game, that's Willis Shaw. So he arrives, comes in, and he is in fact a deity now, and offered for a chance for the party to ask him many questions about certain things. And there's a lot of answers that came out, a lot of theories that were thrown around, and a lot of concerning things that were talked about as well. So we're going to get into that, though, as our players, he left them after some questions, and now they can kind of process what they just talked about, and you guys can pick up on some of the things that they discussed. So turn it over to our players. As time has resumed, the events of the tavern are resuming. It's mostly empty, but it's nighttime. Crackling fire, a couple patrons who are sitting there talking, the bartender, but you guys are all at a table together. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just kept out looking at everyone to see their reactions as the meeting has concluded, you know.
Is it too soon to say I want to wear a suit now?
He was so cool.
Right?
Wow. Some things we kind of are help. That's really cool.
I'm pleased you like him. I thought you would.
Well,
I think he's very professional.
We don't dislike him.
Well, I appreciate all of you meeting with him, discussing things. I had hoped it would be helpful. I thought he actually had a lot more insight than I thought he did originally. So.
Yeah, still processing a lot of that.
Yes. So, I don't know if there are any other reservations after that talk.
About you and your deal with him, you mean? Or your arrangement?
Yes. And just him knowing the goings-on of things.
Well, it's certainly someone that I think we would rather have as an ally than otherwise.
True.
Has he ever given you any sort of pause to trust him, I guess, or has he been trustworthy this whole time?
Well, I've only been in a partnership with him for 2 months, a little less than that. So, and most of it has been writing letters back and forth. But no, he hasn't really given me pause. I haven't seen any red flags from him.
Pen pal warlock. That's fun.
Essentially. So, I mean, he's always... Sorry, what?
Oh, I was gonna say, you hear someone like Death and you think they're gonna be like scary or bad, but he didn't seem like what I thought he would be at first.
Yes, that's what I mean, is the partnership is certainly different, but in some ways it's very much like who I interacted with all the time in my old life. Except deity. Or not one, I don't know. If you have any questions, anything you want me to ask him, please let me know. How I have operated is anything that has been something that has happened to us, or something that I've noticed that you're willing to share with others aside from us for, I have told him. If it seems more private, I don't. If there's anything that you don't want me to convey to him, please just tell me, and I will make sure I don't. I want privacy to exist still. If there needs to be any.
He's not like always watching you or something?
No. I don't think so.
Well, I'm open door. Whatever. Got nothing to hide. So, unless I specifically tell you, feel free to tell him whatever.
I feel like I'll just look at Euphemia since she was the one with the most reservations probably and just kind of like see what the mood is.
I need to think about a lot of what he said. I'll follow up with you if there's something else to talk about.
Yes, there's a lot of information there. Most of it unpleasant. Also, as far as anyone else is concerned, I'm still a wizard.
What?
So,
Are there like, is it bad if people know that you're not? Or that they...
I think there's a few implications. One is that if he is someone in power, those people tend to have enemies, I think, or rivals. So I don't want to advertise, especially if he's not... It sounds like he has a strange sort of rivalry with Isnada. And so especially people who worship Isnada, I probably need to definitely make sure that none of that is known. So I think it's just more wise in general for me to go under the guise of a wizard unless we feel like they are trustworthy enough to reveal that to them.
Okay.
Actually, I think she, kind of goes like, oh, actually, hold on. And I scribble something really quick in the notebook. Still really nice handwriting, though. I can't make it look bad. And yeah, I basically just ask, like, I forgot to ask you this. How private is the information that you gave us?
And you get your response.
So that was really quick. I like read it, and I'll also say, also he says that we should probably be careful with how much we reveal about what we know, especially about the origins of the plane.
Yeah, because I think you would even ask how we even, and yeah, how would we know that if we didn't have a
exactly?
Yeah, so I think it's probably best.
It is a bit of sensitive information, especially when it comes to him. So don't want to put him in a vulnerable place necessarily. Or he even says someone leveraging the information to hurt us. So
how would they hurt us with it?
If they know we're connected to him in some way, it could be really dangerous for all of us.
So just better to pretend we don't know more than we actually do. So, or put it under the guise of it's a guess. But I even think guessing that, oh, what if another world was before this one is very
little on the nose.
So yeah, yes, so
dangerous territory.
Must be wise.
Still, though, it's relevant.
It is.
And mimicking those seals, and those are breaking apart. That's something eventually we're gonna have to look into.
I don't think anything was mimicking seals.
Well, I thought they were looking at how they used the seals to hold it before and kind of redid their own version of it, right? Saying it's not the same.
I'm not really sure I understand.
I know they studied the seals that held it here before.
I don't know where you're getting any of this.
The background of in general.
The background of beacons, yeah. It was just
we talked. He talked about the about the seals, but the wizards didn't know anything about that.
And not really in relation to this world necessarily.
But they would have known about it if they knew about the former world, right?
I don't think they. We don't know if they knew
about the former world. That's the question.
We don't know if anybody knows that. But, yeah.
Like that.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just an assumption of that's why they chose this place, is because it was a void of a former plane.
Well, Eleanora will say, he told me earlier, I don't know if that's why they chose it, but they just chose the place because this is where magic all converged together.
Gotcha.
So they might have just found it and been like, oh, how lovely, let's build a world here. They might not have known anything about it, so.
Fair enough.
Wait, do we know how long that the plane sat vacant, so to speak, before this was made?
Did you say how long?
Yeah.
I think he said, 60 years? 50 years?
Okay. Wasn't sure.
60 years. Yeah.
60 years.
58, to be exact.
Mark, I have a question.
There we go.
If would my parents, or if basically a plane collapsing that a fallen angel made, would that have been would word have traveled to other planes? Would I have heard about this? Even my parents. Obviously, I was too young, but would my parents have heard about it?
Roll.
Or I guess I wasn't too young. I guess it was.
Roll me history roll.
Okay. Not good. One second. I forgot if I have any extra. Oh my gosh! I closed out of my character sheet instead of clicking on what I wanted. Hold on. I don't think I have. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. I just got a 7.
Yeah. You've never heard of this. It's... Yeah. There's nothing that has ever come up relating to that you've heard of in this plane or anything.
Okay. Had I heard of other planes collapse? Would it be something that, since I came from another plane, would the planes collapsing or whatever be something that's somewhat common, or is that completely unheard of? Okay.
It's not really maybe there's some stories that people have come, but nothing factual that you've heard of.
Okay, thank you. Just curious.
Horror stories, end of the world type stories that people write, but it's not
Okay.
I never came across anything during my studies of back in my group, but there's always a lot of advanced stuff that I didn't have access to either, so I'm curious if they had anything that relate to this, if I was ever able to recover that or meet up with those that are still alive.
I would be interested to... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, if our being was outside this plane too, he might have been aware.
Did you say you weren't even sure if there was a being? Or you're certain there was one?
Based on what everyone believes, yes. I personally haven't felt any direct connection. He wasn't there for us when we needed it, so. Mm-hmm. But based on my assumptions for the rest of the world, and he's alive and knows about Domine and all these others, I'm sure I should have asked him. Can you write something in the book of yours?
I can.
When you get a chance.
Yes, I don't want to bother him too much. I know he's very busy. What do you want me to ask him?
I just want him to know if Acheral is real or not.
Oh, I already did talk to him about Acheral. He has not heard of Acheral.
There's another, who knows? Could be false then.
Yes. He said he wasn't sure.
Could be a smaller thing, not in his radar, but still.
I think he was worried that Acheral may have been, if it was a being, that he may have been using his followers instead of helping. I think because of the situation he talked about.
As you guys have been talking to, you just feel that energy rise up more and more in the back of your neck. As we're up to extreme now, because Cringe is back, so...
Boy.
There we go.
Of course!
We started the session at low, and just in a few short minutes.
We didn't have our chaos monsters in stream last week, so it was like low the whole time. It was super weird.
Wild. Mm-hmm. It's like the cringe aura just grew stronger.
Cringe aura is a great term.
Cringe is up to his hijinks today.
Look at him.
Yep.
So I think that's all I had to say, though. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to confess. So, but I do very much appreciate all of you hearing me out and being gracious with the deception. And
good deception. I respect it.
I have not needed to do that before, so it was definitely improvising a lot, but I'm glad I do not need to do it anymore.
You fooled me and I was hanging out with you, so and I'm more impressed than disappointed.
That is good. But yes, and thank you for looking out for me. I thought that was very sweet. And some of the questions you were asking. It was very touching.
Yeah.
I have questions for Mr. Death. Can I just write them in my notebook and then show them to you? And when you have to write him, can I give the questions to you?
Okay. That is perfectly fine with me. I usually will write him at the end of the day before you're just saying what happened. Sometimes there's nothing even to say, so I won't write anything. But yeah, just let me know. And he's been very good about answering questions.
Okay.
Can
you see her phone start immediately writing things down?
I heard Mike's joke. I didn't. What did you say?
I said you just see her go in her notebook and just start writing things down. I'm just going to...
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. How old are you? Where are you born? Okay, just like writing things down inside.
Eleanora was like looking with concern a little bit.
And I'll look up and be like, if you don't think the questions are right, you can only ask the ones that you think are important.
I may pace it a little bit too, be a little strategic about it instead of
like a question a minute, maybe.
Perhaps one or two a day or two.
I think discretion is probably valid here in a lot of ways.
He just knows so much.
He seems to enjoy questions. So I don't know if you noticed, he was thoroughly enjoying himself. He likes questions.
Okay.
I haven't seen him seem offended by them, but yes, just don't want to take up too much of his time.
Okay.
But yes, I will pace it. Write as many questions as you like, and I will filter it from there.
Okay. Thank you. I'll trust you to do that, because I don't know. You know him better than me, obviously.
Well,
I wish I knew him better, but I don't.
I want to be his best friend, personally.
I want to be my mentor, but
I will say, all of you asked many questions that I did not know was appropriate, so I didn't, and that helped me out a lot, actually. No, that was perfect.
Okay.
Well, I'm for us asking for you.
Mm-hmm. So I appreciate that too. But yes, so I don't know if there's anything else, but if you ever have any questions for me about it or whatever, should we come up with a different name we call him so we don't accidentally... Oh, can you ask Death this when we're in the middle of a public place? And
I like Death Note personally, but that's just me.
It seems also a little on the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Suit. Oh, well, that is a little less obvious, I suppose.
And you could just go something like super wild, like Beat Boop, but then
or
that's
just
way out there.
Well, you write to him in your notebook. Maybe you just ask the writer things.
The
Dear
what?
writer.
Sorry?
The writer.
The writer?
Mm-hmm.
That could work.
And no one's trying to track down another name. It stays really anonymous.
You could even refer to him as just, can you ask your friend this?
Or the author. That sounds like you're writing to an author of a book. That's not conspicuous either.
I just want to make sure it's not like a title that sounds ominous and then someone will to dig a little more what it is.
But if we gave the title, then they can't really dig.
You pretend like you're writing a book and just say, my contact. He's like your source. So you're writing an article.
Yeah, yes, that's fine with me too. Yes, like my contact, my business partner, whatever we want to say.
We can make up a whole book that you're writing and tell everyone about it. To make it believable.
Well, perhaps. I would not want to commit to writing a book if I don't have to.
She gets
rather busy.
I mean,
like I
once you're redeemed, you could do the whole like the art of making a deal. Like that's what it seems like you do back home with, the Fuser stuff.
So book on business.
Mm.
Anyway, I think we're maybe overcomplicated, but I still like the idea.
Somehow I manage like that.
Oh no.
Findings of Fuser,
Yes, potentially. Yes. If we're pressed, that can be our excuse. How about that?
Okay.
That sounds good.
We just call him your business partner, then that makes it easy.
The less we make this a visible thing, the less chance people will pick up on it and
That's true.
about it. So,
yes. I love you all dearly, but there are a few of you at this table that are not exactly subtle, so we do need to.
Are you talking about me?
I say that lovingly. Yes, you Winifred, you were one.
Okay. That's alright. I'm not very good at lying, but okay.
And that's what makes you lovely.
Sorry, Winifred, I'll teach you some subtle things.
No, Davros, you're also that person at the table.
No, I know, yeah, I'm as subtle as my eye. It's
Okay. Well,
I will say though, we have swapped from like Eleanor looking so nervous to like she genuinely just seems like really relieved. Like it all went over okay. So
secrets are weighing on you.
She didn't like it.
all right. Well, Euphemia, are you Processing, all right.
I guess I'll tell you once I figure that out.
That's why I didn't ask if you were okay. Yeah.
Probably better. I don't even know.
I'm here for you if you need to vent or anything. Not that you would go to, but sometimes it's easy to get stuff out of your head.
Thanks.
Yeah, you just tell us when you're ready. Does that sound good?
I appreciate that. I left home to set broken bones and heal cuts, not unravel all of this. So
Yes, I'm sure it's even worse if you're not ready for it.
but it's here now, so I don't want to hurt any of you. The sooner we come up with some kind of way to keep that shadow from coming back out, it's probably a good thing.
Well, I will be prepared with that spell that helped. And now that we know which is an issue, we can try to plan a little more accordingly for some... just to be ready. I think a lot of what happened was because we weren't ready, so...
Yeah.
Is it nighttime or no? Right now?
Yeah, it's definitely evening time right now.
But I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be discussed. Or if we should start thinking about turning in.
Yeah, I'm good to go to bed.
I
might stay up for a little bit, but I'll...
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some fresh air, I think. Out on that deck looked nice.
I will accompany you. If you don't mind.
I'll stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs, get an early night, maybe start writing in my book. But you call me if there's a drunk swan.
Oh, I hope we don't see that.
There's a drunk
That sounds
swan.
horrid.
I will be helping it, not calling you.
Still want to see it before it's undrunk. Just saying. Good talk, y'all. Good night.
Thank you all. So, yeah, I'll get up with Euphemia.
Dav's got his own room. He heads up to anything you're doing, or just actually going to bed.
Nothing outward he's doing. He's doing a lot of inward thinking back to different times, different people he's interacted with, and how different things are now, and mulling over some of the words death said, and kind of replaying some of his past in a new light. So a lot of introspective things going on.
All right.
Both happy and sad.
All right. But the others, are you all heading outside? You said.
I'm staying here. I'm just gonna.
Oh, just Euphemia's going out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be drawing
Eleanora.
and stuff and like thinking.
So Eleanor's coming too. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, the two of you kind of can find a spot that, if you want like a spot that's overlooking more of the water, you can. If you like closer to the river.
Yeah. Is there like a lot of people out here still, or is it?
Nope, there were just one group that was out there, but it's a little cooler now. The chill of the night's kind of taken. There is some like lanterns that are lit, giving a little bit of light to the area, but it's completely just the two of you out there. No one else is out there right now.
What about like the wildlife? Is there anything around? Like, birds or anything?
at this time of night, there aren't really any birds that you can see or hear. They probably have all turned in. You can roll a perception roll if you want to look for wildlife. And unfortunately, I think it'd be disadvantaged because of darkness. Like it's nighttime.
Even with the lanterns?
Because of how far out anything would be from here, it would be a disadvantage. It'd be outside the light range.
Okay. That's fair. Yep. Okay. Ooh, actually not too bad.
Nice.
14.
14, okay. Kind of look down by the river, and occasionally you can like see a little splash of something, assuming it's probably fish or something hopping up to the surface.
Okay. Alright. That's not gonna help what I wanted to do, so I'll just wait till the morning.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. I still wanted to go outside.
Okay. But, Eleanor, you do anything out there? You're muted.
You're muted.
Professional
I
streamers.
have like a new camera stand, and it is like directly in front of where the mute button is, so that's gonna bode problematic. Sorry, yeah. So where did you? I was basically following Euphemia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Yeah. So.
I'm just gonna sit like probably by the water for a while.
Are you gonna leave the patio area down to the water edge?
Actually, probably yes.
Okay.
How far down is that?
It's not terribly far. It's maybe like 30 feet. You'd have to kind of walk out and down. There's some stairs you can go down that actually get you closer to the water's edge. Not too far. It's definitely within eyesight for Eleanor. If she was out on the patio looking down, she could see you, but it's up to her if she wants to follow or not.
Well, as like she's like heading out, you know, I just kind of like I would like to resolve things if we can, Euphemia. You can pick wherever you'd like to go though for this.
She'll look at you in your nicer looking dress. And then just say, we can sit here at a table or something.
I know, as you're like, I would get out of this.
Rachel, your clothes automatically clean themselves.
You feel doesn't know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Just gonna remind Rachel as a player, but yes.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I don't think it would even occur to her that Euphemia would want to go sit by the river on the floor, because who would want to do that?
Well, the act of getting it dirty.
I'm sitting down, and while we're talking, I'm unlacing my boots, is what I was gonna do, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so she just, says, I appreciate you meeting.
Oh, with that?
Yes. No, you had reservations. I am sorry though, Euphemia. I was worried that Davril would be angry. I did not think you would be. And so I should have spent more time on trying to be more careful with you, but that was an oversight on my part, and I'm sorry. I wanted to say it sooner. I was worried because Davril talked about how much he hated gods, and so I needed some extra time to know how to approach that. But I do think there's really not an excuse that will work well, or that I don't have an excuse for giving away information that you did not want. At the time, I thought that you didn't mind telling others what was going on because I saw it happen. But again, another oversight on my part. So I do apologize for giving away information that you weren't ready to give about yourself.
I'll accept it. I know that you were doing what you think is the best call. Obviously, will assume you haven't been involved in anything like this before, so I'm sure you're learning as you go.
Absolutely. No, I don't. I'm out of my element in every sense of the word, so I have made more mistakes than I've probably ever made in my life in the last 2 years. So it is humbling. I will admit when I'm wrong, though, and like I said, it was an unfortunate choice, and I appreciate the acceptance of the apology. Do you want me to hold off on giving anything further to him?
I don't know that there's anything further to give right now.
As situations develop.
Maybe we should keep it an open discussion as things progress. I am starting to think we probably need to figure out a way to share this coven theory connection without necessarily saying where we got it from. So that's as far ahead as I've even gotten.
Share it with who?
Edison is investigating these cases, and if it's connected to not one but maybe 2 cases, then that's really dangerous. I'm more worried about if something would happen a third time.
Like what happened the last time you saw the vision?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of that information we did find out ourselves at Lakeside. It was just
book.
It was just him that connected the dots for us, really. So I don't know how good you are at omitting truth in a way that does not arouse suspicion or not, but that is certainly an option.
I think it would take a special kind of person to lie under investigation. And I don't know if I'm that person. I think there's probably a way to be judicious in sharing things. But obviously I don't want to put you in any kind of focus of the watchlight, so
yes, that does not help when points with them, does it?
I will make a real effort to not draw attention to that. I think that's important. And it's possible.
I think so too. I think even if we take a few days to think through some things.
Oh. What would I even say at this point? I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking time to say this. I think moving forward, the more we can be open with each other and trust each other, it's too dangerous not to now.
That is very true. I think even the way we have been able to learn more just by sharing the knowledge that we know. I mean, look how many conclusions we came to tonight because of that. So, I agree.
I was gonna go stand in the water for a little bit. I don't know if you do ever do that. Do you want to come?
Oh, well, you know, sure.
It's nice. I kind of like to imagine like all the bad things just washing down the river.
You know, I will give it a go. Let's try it.
I convinced her.
I think it helps that she feels pretty bad about the reaction, so you can coax her into a little more.
You guys head down to the waters.
Yes.
Yeah, I would be super stoked to have you come down and probably show you some of the different plants and things along the riverbank, and like, I'm walking in the mud and everything else, but you know.
I feel like it's probably the most Eleanor's ever heard her talk. If she's like, "Here's a plant,
Yes,
here's a plant."
100%. Yeah. Yeah, I'm picking stuff that I know and like, you know, shoving it in my bag and talking to you about all of it, and like, you know this because it grows by this. There's, you know.
Eleanor's a very attentive listener too. You don't have it's very fascinating and really encouraging it. So.
Perfect.
All right. So yeah, you feel like the cool rush of the water going by against your leg. It's definitely a cool night, but there's some nice bonding moments that you guys can have together.
Definitely like holding, even though I have magical clothes, I'm still kind of like holding my skirts.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know,
for
just
sure.
kind of like, you know, very dainty about it, but she's giving it her best shot. So.
Yeah.
I've like stuffed some of mine in my belts, but I don't really care if it gets all covered in.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's fine. They're traveling clothes.
I like frown when I'm like looking away.
Is Dav's window at all facing the river towards them?
Highs or lows?
Lows.
You do not see them. You're looking out more towards the roadside.
For Dav's sake, that's probably a good thing.
Who's gonna say something out the window?
No, he's gonna pull a full-on prank on Eleanora.
Oh.
Magic missile right at her feet to just spray the water off.
I knew it.
Rude.
All right.
The scream to be heard
She can
through the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all she's gonna do tonight down there. She just needed a break.
Okay.
So
you both head back
nice
inside?
to share with somebody. Yeah.
Winnie, are you doing anything while they're doing that, or just in your notebook drawing?
I think I was just drawing and hanging out and like thinking on the events of the day. And I probably will head to bed when they are out there. But I did draw a little picture of Euphemia as a cat. I'm gonna fold it up and just put it on her bed and then go to sleep.
All right.
And then I said, like, "You can do it," or something.
Nice.
Is it the one hanging there that says "just hang in there"? You know that motivational poster of the cat hanging.
That is so freaking cute. Oh my god.
So sweet.
And then I'll just go to bed.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah, if you hear you've been cursed by a coven, at least you can get a nice drawing of a cat.
Yeah, there you go.
It's at least the consolation prize.
Oh my word.
All right.
Okay, but yeah, I'll go to
Cool.
bed after that. I don't need to do anything else.
So then you two just going to bed too, or anything else you want to do before bed?
I write, "Dear Death, today we had a really interesting conversation." I'm just kidding. I'm just going to bed.
Okay.
I would probably just like bundle up whatever I pulled from the river and, you know, spend a little time writing some notes down as we go to bed.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. My delivery driver is calling. I'm gonna open the gate really fast. I'll be.
You're fine. So yeah, you all go to bed, finding rest. Dav went a little earlier, so everyone just sleeping. That's it. Okay, sounds good. We can do wake up rolls for the next day. Dav, I'll give you advantage because you went to bed the earliest.
Be the day that he rolls really bad. Yep. That's a 2 for Dav.
I also got a 2.
With advantage, you got a 2.
I had advantage and I rolled a 2.
Wow.
I got
Okay.
1. So.
All right.
Isn't that one you just don't wake up?
Yeah, you died in your sleep. No.
Oh, shoot.
Euphemia was a great friend.
questions.
What'd you get, Rach, for your wake up roll?
I also got 2.
Okay. Winnie, you're up.
Okay,
Wake up roll.
16.
Okay, we got a 16, 2, 2, and 1. Okay. Perfect.
Winnie just hours, just where are they?
I mean, Winnie's in the same room as Euphemia. She just looks out.
Yeah.
Like, completely conked out.
I'll be hesitant to wake her up until, like, I don't know, I think we're actually getting to the point of being, like, late for anything, but I don't think we needed to. We didn't say a time, I don't think, so I think I'm fine.
So yeah, just take your time a little bit this morning, sleep in a little bit, rest up from the road, and then get out. Is that your guys' plans?
Yeah, I assume.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Unless
Yeah,
Winnie decides to wake us up earlier.
I'd probably let everyone sleep after I don't think we're, like, pressed for time or anything, so I'd probably let everyone sleep.
I was thinking that I would go downstairs in the morning and cast Speak with Animals to ask a few questions outside. So if we have time, or if we think we're running too late now that we rolled so low.
Eleanora still has to get ready, so you still have time.
That's probably true. I do probably
Absolutely.
have 10 minutes.
Yeah, Eleanora's still got 30 minutes. Go for it, kid.
But I would like to do that outside on
Okay.
the deck or whatever,
All right.
which is first level.
All right, let me roll for that. All right. Let me see what mishap happens.
So
At
good.
some point it was gonna happen.
Yep.
Like a fireball blast away the squirrel you're trying to talk to or something.
Hey, it's a beautiful boy!
Ah!
Okay. So, you cast a spell. You feel this, like, energy go out, and you do cast it so that you can speak with animals now. But you also feel like a little bit of sickness kind of like in your stomach, like that kind of like unsettling, like, ooh, like you're a little ill feeling, but
Wheezy.
yeah.
Good way to start the day.
Yep.
Okay. Well, are there any animals out here that I can talk to?
Can roll
Birds,
perception roll.
muskrats, something. I'm gonna use my advantage die. That's
All right.
had enough of rolling super low this morning.
All right.
That is a 24.
24. So you're looking around. There are some birds like flying around in the trees that you could go down. You could look down by the water. There's probably some fish that are there. And as you're kind of looking around a little more, you do see a cat kind of like by one of the buildings across the road that's like
Even
kind of
better.
hiding. So
Okay, perfect.
your choice
Yep.
direction wise, would you like to go for?
The cat, please.
Of course. Okay.
Well, probably the smartest animal that I'm seeing sitting around here. I would just go up and kind of like crouch nearby it and be like, "Hi, are you busy?"
And it just kind of looks at you. What do you want?
Hey, I was wondering if you hang out here a lot. If you've seen somebody about is small. He's a gnome. I'm gonna describe Japnot.
Just kind of looks at you. I don't think so.
Not recently or anything. Okay, well, what about this guy? And I'll describe Braun like with his hat and his coat and stuff.
Okay. Intelligence of 3. Okay. Trying to think how I play a cat with intelligence of 3.
How about you, like, and it doesn't answer?
I mean, they remember people.
Yeah.
If that helps you out of game.
The cat's just like, somebody walked by this morning. Maybe that
looked
person.
like
I don't know, maybe.
Oh. Did he... Was it early?
Yeah, yes.
And he walked by, or did he go into the inn?
He walked that way and kind of points the direction you guys are actually going today.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I'm gonna dig out like some of my rations and give it to them.
Okay.
And say farewell and run back to the inn.
All right. Cat eats the food and scampers off.
Informant. I was really hoping they had seen Japnot since we didn't ask the innkeeper about him, but...
Right.
Is everybody just, like, eating downstairs, or...?
Well, Eleanor's getting ready still, but everyone else can be eating.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be eating.
Are you eating purchased rations, or are you guys, taking your stuff
No,
in your pack?
I'd probably purchase, like, food there and not getting my rations. I don't know.
Yeah, wasn't that, like, a few silver or something? What was the...
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're buying, like, a breakfast here, they probably would charge you a silver piece.
Okay, I'll do that.
I order room service. I'm eating upstairs.
Okay.
So you can.
Do they expect a tip when you order the room service?
Tip for sure. I'll tip for sure.
Start looking in and go, I don't really feel like breaking a gold. Let's eat one of my own rations. I don't feel like doing the math and breaking the gold for silver.
Okay.
That's funny. Braun is headed the direction we are, by the way. So maybe we'll have a chance to see what he was really up to.
How do you know that? Did you see him?
No, I asked a cat outside this morning.
Is it okay?
I was asking, I wanted to see if
Excuse me, I made a mistake. It was last night the cat saw it.
Oh, last night.
Yes, it was last night the cat saw the individual that you were asking. They saw a person walk by. A person walk by.
Okay. Okay. He's heading the direction we're going, so it sounded like it might be him, and so we should just keep an eye out, I think.
I'll be able to catch up.
Okay.
I was hoping they had maybe seen Japnot or something, since it's been a while, and we think they might be connected, but couldn't get anything definitive on that.
Yeah.
They're tailing us.
He would have passed us though, right?
Yeah, but he didn't know if we're staying or not. And obviously, if they're trying to figure out where we're going, they know we're going to Yellowfields now instead of the other place.
I'm just wondering if his business is taking him to Yellowfield too, so...
Well, he told us to stop here, so I'm wondering if maybe he wants to shoot past us because he wanted to wait until we were gone and move past us so we didn't know where he was going. That seems more likely than him even following us.
I think you might be right.
Because he didn't want to move while we were moving. He didn't want to travel with us, so he probably doesn't want us to know which direction he's going.
Well, it's Yellowfield.
Yeah. Or past it. I don't know.
Yeah,
pick anything.
Yeah. Well, maybe something off the trail, too. Who knows?
Just good to know he's in the direction we're headed, so...
It's like a lockbox.
Most likely in the direction we're headed.
Sometimes you just meet those people that, like, no matter what you say to them, they just won't break. And they, like, enjoy keeping secrets for, like, their life, no matter what.
Yeah. If he's involved in something that we think he might be involved in, wouldn't you be keeping secrets?
Yeah, it might just be business. He may just be...
I don't know. I'm someone you can crack me open pretty easily. You just entice me with something I want. I'm like, all right, I'll tell you everything.
That's probably why you're not in an illegal magic business. I think that might not.
Fair. How do you guys know? Maybe I'm smuggling this around right now.
Maybe. But
I'm just telling you the whole out truth, so you won't even believe me.
Don't know what purpose it would serve, but maybe.
Do you think I'm an illegal magic smuggling ring?
No. No offense.
Maybe it's working.
I think you might wish you were in an illegal magic smuggling ring some days.
Not really. Not my thing. I've seen people get killed over something like that.
Well, I suppose we can catch up to him and maybe we can sneak up to him.
If we wanted to, I mean, it might not even be him, but
Sure.
it's possible. It's likely. He had a pretty standout silhouette.
Mm-hmm. We can keep an eye out.
Eleanor's taking her time this morning, isn't she?
I didn't know if like you want to tell me when I come down, Mark, or if I just tell you.
You can come down whenever you want to.
Sure. Yeah. I feel
Speaking
like
of which,
yeah.
right on
Let's go
time.
upstairs.
Morning. Davil, did you brush your hair this morning?
Yeah.
I like fixed 3 strands.
All right.
You ready?
I think so.
We
What?
were just saying we think Braun might be on the road ahead of us as of last night in the direction we're going. So just to be aware.
Thank you, Lydia.
She found it out right meow just a second ago.
What? It's pronounced now.
No, meow.
He said that because I asked a Karen outside if they had seen him. So
Oh, that is
Really?
unique.
it wasn't negative on Japnut, unfortunately.
Hmm.
She's really trying to tail them.
Those are very witty, very very clever.
Thanks.
It's
Pawing
too
for
early
information.
If we see someone on the road, perhaps we could not walk up and greet them this time, but maybe see if they're doing anything.
That's kind of my thought. If we know they're ahead, potentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out, I suppose.
Better
We're gonna
idea.
be stealthy.
If he's a
Necessarily.
whole half a night ahead of us, I don't know that it's. Or a night ahead of us, I don't know that we have to be too stealthy.
No, I mean just like if we're catching up on him. That's what you're saying.
If we know we are, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
couldn't hurt.
That's why you'll see he is not in his Thunder Gauntlet form, but in the Infiltrator form. Warning. For stealth reasons.
What does that mean? Like, what does that look like?
So it's less bulky. So you see, like before there'd be braces in his arms normally, but this one, the gem kind of turns just like it'd be like a copper ring that he can like hold around his palm. But the braces now are more on his thigh area because it would kind of be more embraced and just kind of go with him. But it allows him to hold the pieces of his suit a little bit more quiet, so they're not as unstealthy. Just kind of
Is it the first time we've seen it?
placements. No, he did it last night or the other night when we were
Yes,
hanging
yeah.
out.
With Braun,
Oh.
he
Thought you
changed
maybe
it to that.
switched it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
And he's been thinking now that we're kind of out on the road, might be a better setup so he can shoot things at range at first.
It's very versatile, by the way. I didn't say that before.
Yeah,
Interesting.
thanks. It's you know, trying to. I felt like different scenarios that might help for different things. So normally it's the gauntlets, though. I think the way we fight kind of tends to that, but on the road or when we're trying to not make as much attention, I think this is a better bet.
Certainly.
Thunder gauntlets are loud.
I'll cast
Yes.
Mage Armor on myself. way.
PS2 for you, Ashley. That kind of upset stomach feeling was pretty short-lived. You're fine now.
Good.
Thanks.
Now I can finish my breakfast.
Yep. And no mishap for the mage armor.
Hey! Okay. I think I'd ask too, like, what was the mishap? Because we all feel it, and then, like, make a note of it.
Indigestion? I think. It's better now, so maybe I'll
Here's nothing as bad as it could be.
Another question. If the mishap is embarrassing, do we inform my friend, or do we? Or do we just leave it?
A stomach ache.
We had
is just
IBS
a part
this
of life.
morning from the mishap.
It was just a stomach ache. It's fine.
All right.
Which was atrocious. Never want that one ever again.
Like, I hope there's no repeats, because please.
Incapacitated in the middle of a fight.
My gosh.
All right. So you guys quickly get your stuff ready and you're on the road. So are you going fast-paced to try to catch up, or are you just going normal pace still?
Just normal pace, but I don't know if we...
I mean, it's up to you guys, because this morning I decided to go with a little bit of a different setup than normal. I can actually make all of us faster, because with this setup, I'm actually a little bit faster as well. So I can add some speed if you guys want to try and catch up.
Is it speed for everyone or just you?
So I have Long Strider, which is an hour, and it increases everyone's speed by 10 feet. And it's not concentration, so technically I could cast that on the 3 of other people for the next hour, and we could try and make up some distance if we're trying to hoof it. Or just, something to keep in mind if we ever need it, but...
Do we want to see how things look today? And if it looks like the terrain is a bit dangerous or not? And if it seems calm, then we could try it. Isn't it the faster we go, the more careless we are, essentially? So
That seems
maybe
reasonable.
midday we could make a decision.
Yeah.
Does that sound fair?
Okay, the normal pace starting off. Nothing special. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just see how it is. If it seems kind of creepy or there might be stuff around, then maybe we just don't. But then if it's clear and normal, then we could try and speed up.
Okay. So yeah, you guys start setting off on the road. You guys can roll perception rolls if you'd like.
Ooh.
As you keep an eye out as you travel.
Goodness. Alright. 7.
All right.
13.
What'd you get, Rach?
13.
Okay. I just heard teen.
Oh, Kelly's internet went.
Oh, Kelly's internet went out?
No.
Just drop
Said
kick.
1
Okay.
sec.
All right. Well, we'll have this weird layout for a moment on the stream. 10 for Dab. Okay. And so 13 was the highest so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll get when she comes back. Yeah, you guys set out on the road, walking along, keeping an eye out for anything. The road is, again, pretty open. There's not a lot. It's mostly pretty flat as you go. There are, the occasional kind of rolling little bits of hill that block, super far vision, but, nothing too far away for the most part. There's, gradual inclines that kind of can cause you to not see the further up the road, but then when you get to the top, you can see for a long ways. It's pretty open as you go. Eleanora, there is a point when you are walking along, you look over kind of beside a tree and some brush that's there. There's a couple bushes there. It looks like there is a still kind of slightly smoking campfire that's mostly put out at this point, but it looks like a pretty fresh campsite.
Yeah, I'll just point it out. That reminds me where our friend was camping.
He does seem to like doing that, as he said. a few times.
Do you want to look over it if there's anything, or should we just move on? Is that a thing you can do?
Look over a campsite? I mean, we could just... I don't know what there is to see, but we could look. Somebody like him probably doesn't leave a lot behind.
True.
Sorry, my hotspot's being annoying, so.
You good now?
Yeah, I think so. Did I miss anything?
Just perception roll
We
for
just
me real
found
quick.
a
Yep.
What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Perception roll.
Perception. 7.
Okay. Yeah, Eleanora spotted a campsite that she pointed out to the group.
Cool.
There's like smoking fire, like a little bit of smoking still.
Yeah.
So we assume someone's there.
Someone was probably there recently.
I don't know that it really bars heavy investigation, but it is good to know that he was here not that long ago. Or someone.
I would say, how do we know it was him? Maybe it was him, but...
We could, I mean, maybe we find something there that points to him.
True, that's what I mean. Like, did he leave something behind or something?
Potentially. We could look.
How
It's not
close
going
are
to
we
hurt
to it?
anything. A minute or two.
Head over if no one else wants to.
I think we can all go.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking a moment to go over and look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can roll investigation rolls.
I'd be looking for, like, large boot prints or...
I'd say
Yeah. Anything
or survival then. Investigation or survival.
or survival.
21.
21. Okay.
Nice.
17.
Oh, yeah, 8. Good grief. I'm just rolling stinkers.
All right. Yeah, there's definitely some boot prints. It looks like probably a larger individual was here.
Okay.
And yeah, see some spots where there was a tent that was staked into the ground. Nothing that's left here though. It's just like a smoking, like very, very slight smoking campfire and some boot prints in the area.
Alright. Kind of as expected, honestly. But someone was here, so maybe we're not that far behind.
Did we want to try that spell then? See if we can catch up or no? I just
What would we do if we
we'd
did?
have to have a plan. I know that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
a plan.
He may just do what he did before.
Keep an eye
Just like,
from him
"Hey,
from a
guys."
distance.
We could.
Yeah.
How long
Well,
can you go
that's-
at Femio?
An hour?
That might be useful.
I can do that.
Go up ahead.
Sure.
Then we know if you find him. Then we know we're not sneaking up on him, or like, you know, stay back a little bit. And just act casual and see if we catch him meeting someone or anything. I don't think confronting him is the best thing, but if we just pretend like we had walked up on something.
I agree.
The only thing is, I'm tapped, by the way, once I do this, so for our speeds.
Should I
Oh,
fall behind you? Like, kind of sneak behind you, Euphemia, just to kind of... I mean, you'd be faster than me, but at least to be a little bit... I don't know.
Yeah, if I go big cat, I'm a little faster, even. So
Okay.
I'll do that, and if you're just a little behind, that's probably a good plan.
Okay. I just don't want you to be by yourself in case he... I don't know, what if he decides that he wants to, like... He knows we're following us, or we're following him, and he wants to... Oh.
Yeah, how fast are you in your
Well,
Euphemia?
normal cat, I am as fast as Winnie. And big cat, I'm a little faster.
What's that?
Big cat?
You tried to calculate it in feet per second?
40 or 50.
Okay. Cool. So I'm 45. I can bring the two of you up and save
You roll
some
so
energy.
fast.
40, so.
Cool.
All right. So you're just going with your base speeds, then no spell.
I'll go wild shape. I'm gonna do a panther for.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Long Strider on both Eleanora and Winnie to bring them up to 40.
Oh, I'm at
And I'll
40.
be at 40. Well, then you're at 50.
Winnie's already at 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be at 50.
50.
Mm-hmm.
So are
just
you
40, 45, 50.
are you doing the 50 for Winnie, or are you leaving it 40 for her?
He's doing 50.
Yeah,
Jordan?
I'll
Okay.
cast a spell.
Okay. So first
So Lady and
one,
I will go up ahead.
no mishap. Second one, as it goes up to extreme after that one, is a mishap. So
This is a spell of, like, it's a dirt and mud sort of extract that he's made into a vial. And then you just see him, like, electrifying it and, like, spinning it into a bit of a potion that you would take.
Yummy.
as you
Yeah,
cast
it's not
that,
going to taste good.
My nose is drinking.
as you cast that on Winnie for the second one, like you kind of get this weird sense of just like sounds around you. You can like pick up on stuff, and like all of a sudden you're just like, you realize that like back over there's like a creature running through the grass. You can just like sense it. And
Is that me or Dab?
Dav.
Okay.
That's weird. Yeah, there's like a creature back there running. I can hear y'all's heartbeats. This is a weird mishap.
Oh. That just
Sounds like kind of a good one, though, maybe. Extra alert.
Yeah.
It lasts all of a
Well,
minute though, and it goes away. So
I mean, this is awesome, guys. I think we'll be good. It's back to normal.
Good to know, though. Good to know.
That was a really cool one. All right. Hi-yo, we got an hour.
Well, we'll see you in an hour, probably.
So you guys moving at a fast pace now, or are you still keeping normal speed?
Fast space, right?
Faster, yeah.
Fast pace.
Mhm.
Okay. So
I guess I'd like to look out, and if I hear anything, I'll start sneaking since I'm not in cat form.
Same.
So I'm more
Well-
obvious, yeah.
you can't sneak and be fast. So it's one or the other.
That's the problem. So we have to move.
There's no stealth.
Well, I was
if
saying
you
if
go-
they move fast.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I could like basically once I perceive anything that's like off, then I would start sneaking. I don't know if that's like a thing that I could do.
So right now, just logistically, all your passives are now -5 to them as you go at a fast pace.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think the highest would be, what, Euphemia, you would have, because
I'll
you're the
be 11.
Panther one, so,
Yes, I'll be 11 because it's -5 off of there.
well, Panther's 14, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So -5 would be
Oh yes,
9.
-5 would be 9. I can't
Yep.
do math.
So the highest is 9 right now for you as you go at fast
Okay.
pace. Yeah, you push through like as fast as you can, trying to do a catch up. Give me a Constitution saving throw, everybody, just to try to maintain a fast pace during this time, and see how well you all do.
With my
20.
con
Use my
save,
advantage dice. I just
my
keep
con
rolling
save is-
so bad.
just the con of the
Oh, it's better.
right?
I believe it. Yeah, it would be the Panthers.
19.
19.
And I used my advantage
Oh.
dice, so
You did use it. Okay.
Eleanora.
That's not good. That's a 3.
All right.
I'm not the only one. I got a 9.
You have a 9. You're not reusing. You're not re-rolling.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Stick with the 9.
Oops, I
Dav.
don't have to waste it.
20.
20. Okay.
Whoa.
He's the runner.
So for the most part,
Really,
you guys are going pretty good. Luckily for Euphemia, she is a little faster than most, so she has a little bit more she can kind of give up, I guess. But Eleanor, you're feeling it as you're going at a fast pace. Even with the spell, like, it's getting tough to keep up with them, and you're feeling
She's
a
not
little
used
winded.
to that. Like at all. Has she ever ran for more than 5 minutes ever in her life?
Yeah.
Probably not. So
you guys separating though, with the two at the front and the two further back. Okay. So you each have one kind of slightly slower person, I guess, with you. Winnie just feels like she can run for miles, but
Yeah, I'd stay with Eleanora. I'd stay within 20-30 feet of her at all times.
Okay.
I'd even slow myself down to stay with her.
she's definitely like not complaining. Like she's trying to like put on a face, but you can
It's
tell
doing
it.
great. Yeah, it's awesome.
all right.
Feel
I
the
love
wind.
this. I love it. Yes.
So a distance
like
is
Jaguar.
beginning to form between the front group and the back group if you guys do not slow down.
How much distance?
Depends on if you guys want to slow down or not.
Increasing.
So it's gonna keep going the further you guys go.
I'll slow down to basically be behind Euphemia still, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit and kind of be the middleman between the two groups. So I want to like keep sight of them and make sure I can hear them and like see them, but I don't want to but see both of them. So I'm gonna try and keep that if I can.
So what I'm saying though is one group's growing like 10 faster than the other group. So eventually they're going to keep going unless the front group slows down. That's the.
He's asking if do we stay together or do we let this void between us form?
Just the
Well,
front
that's
group.
where she was saying if she hangs back
I'm
just
saying.
enough to kind of be in the middle, does that
Yeah.
line us up a little bit more instead of being too split?
Over
So
time,
I
it
would
will
let-
still
I would-
continue to grow though between front and back
Yeah.
group,
Right.
and that's
Euphemia will
the
split
question.
across.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
I guess I would then probably signal tell Euphemia to like, hey, like let's slow down a little bit so we can keep. 'Cause I don't want to. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
So matching the pace of the back group so you don't really lose
Yeah.
Yeah.
that group. Okay. Sounds good.
Physics, logistics.
Yep. Just want to know where you guys are in this. So.
No one told us that the Lord of the Ring cutscenes were this hard, guys.
Yeah.
How do they do it? How
Everyone's
do they
slowing
stay so
down for
even?
Gimli.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gosh.
all we had was a nice camera pan of us like on the road and some music.
So coordinated as we are
Yeah.
one.
As you guys are going though, about 45 minutes up the road, you do spot an
Okay.
individual. The front group spots the individual walking towards you guys though. On the road.
Do we recognize them?
You can roll a perception roll if you'd like.
Yes, please. Cocked. 15.
24.
It looks like probably some traveler guy. Doesn't look like what you saw Ron looking like, but
Interesting.
You said 3 of them?
Is
Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
it's one person.
Oh, just one. Okay, I don't know. You said there's 3.
They're coming your direction. They're kind of further off, but they're moving closer.
Do they have a walking stick?
They do not.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Winnie since I can't talk.
Okay. How close are they? I'm sorry.
They're, I mean,
ways
a little ways off now, but they're gonna get closer.
I guess I'll look at Panther Femia and be like, I'll just say hello, and we'll see if they look suspicious or something. But I'll just say like hello or something, like a regular traveler. But I don't think it looks like Ron. Do you? Okay. We'll just say hi and greetings and then pass by. I think.
Okay. So as this person kind of gets closer, there's a point where they just stop and freeze in the road.
There's a giant catwalk.
Yeah. I'll see them do that and be like, hello. It's okay. She's fine.
She's friendly.
She's friendly.
This person pulls a sword out.
Aw.
Jeez.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, wait, no, we're just passing by. We're not. We're just passing by. It's okay.
Do you continue to get closer?
No, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, I'll
And
stop
if
too.
they pull a sword out, I'm just going to change and be like, hey.
Okay.
And
No need for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back to make sure that Dav and Eleanora are behind us too, in case something happens. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just be like, no need.
And watching you revert back, this person just kind of like pauses again for a moment and then slowly puts their sword away and slowly starts walking closer to you guys.
I think I'm gonna slowly be like, sorry about that. And I'll kind of look toward as Eleanor's catching up. I'm gonna look towards her to be like, our figurehead. Help! And I'll let her know like as they approach, like he took out a sword. He was afraid of Euphemia as a panther, but I think we're fine now.
It's sorry to scare you. It's just easier to travel this way sometimes.
Yeah, as he gets close, he just kind of gives you like a wide berth on the road and just kind of and just like walks past you.
You wouldn't run around as a panther. If you could do it, I would. Come on. No, it's not weird. All right, let's go, guys, and start jogging again. Gotta stay fit.
Does this person have anything notable as we pass, as we get closer? Any
I wanted
recognize them?
to-
Anything notable?
Insignia,
Gonna
everything.
roll investigation or perception roll.
I'll do perception. Finally, dirty 20. I was doing so bad for someone.
Let's see.
Let
23?
Eleanor back clean up.
3? Okay.
Oh.
This person doesn't look like they have much. They have a pretty big pack on them though as they're going. But they're walking past and heading away from you. They don't really say much to you guys.
Okay.
I think
Can't
like
imagine
as
why.
they catch me kind of at the end,
Mhm.
she might be even like, you know, a little bit.
A little out of breath, yeah.
Yeah. Are you coming from Yellowfield, sir?
Just kind of like looks at you with them.
Unfortunately. Sorry if they scared you.
Yeah, Yellowfield's that way. Just like turns and keeps walking.
Have a pleasant day. I'm not gonna try and salvage that. They could just.
All right.
We lost it on the approach. It was
Yeah,
They were gonna
lost
take
before it
anyway.
began.
Okay. So yeah, this person keeps going. You guys continue onward, still going fast paced.
I'm back to 30 feet, so.
All right. So you can still move at a
guess
fast
I'll-
rate with just 30 feet being the slowest now.
Mhm.
I have 15
Yeah, I guess
minutes
I'll look at you
left.
guys. We can just, we can kind of just move fast as we can as a
Could we,
group now. I
could we
guess.
have a break, perhaps, though? Could we please just walk normally for a little bit? That'd be
Well,
fantastic.
I'll end in
I-
15 minutes. But do you want to take a break in 15 minutes?
Do I feel like I can with the roll, or is it?
I mean, it's exhausting, but yeah, you can still move if you want to.
I can try.
I mean,
not,
Euphemia's
it's all
slower
good.
now. She's down to 50 or 30
I'm
feet.
slow now,
So
so I'm in the back with you.
Mm.
I'm gonna let them run ahead if you want.
Winnie, let's race. Let's see how far we can get in line.
There you go.
Let's go,
Ready? Let's
right,
go.
let's go, right.
Let's catch up.
immediately just start. I
Just
immediately
book
just
it.
start going.
She's ready.
okay. You guys can give me
Got the
constitution
powered steps.
rolls if you want to.
Yeah. Constitution.
Yay!
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be bad on this.
Using my reroll.
Easy roll on this. Okay.
Really?
That was a 1.
All
We're
right.
blowing them early today.
Oh no.
I got an 11. I didn't do very well.
Okay.
It's a 2 on the
What'd you
die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Five.
won anyway.
Okay.
He just like trips up halfway through faceplant.
Yeah, it's
Like,
pretty
found
slow
it.
going. There might be like feeling bad for leaving the other two in the dust a little bit too, as you just kind of like go. Winnie's definitely winning, but
My metal's getting heavy.
Woo!
But yeah, the spell ends and you all kind of revert back to your normal speeds.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we made up a little bit of time.
Do you still want to travel at a fast pace, just without the spells, or do you want to move back to normal or even slow?
I don't think Eleanora would want to go fast paced.
To normal. Okay.
I'm sorry to ruin it, but I
Since
can't see her being like, yeah, let's keep doing this.
We still have like a long day ahead too, I would assume. It's not
Mhm.
that late, so
Yeah,
maybe
that was
not.
only an hour spell, so.
No, I agree.
Mhm.
I think normal speed is fine.
We
Okay.
tried it.
They move back to
Tried
normal
it, wasn't
speed.
fun.
All
We're
right.
still figuring out the logistics of this party.
Yeah.
It's still something we wanted to try out. It's good for.
It's good if like we need to rush into something, definitely.
Or leave something.
For sure.
Mhm.
I call this the rotten rule. I chosen specifically for the scenarios where Rodden's like,
Yeah, and he just gets away roast every single
Yep.
time. Yes.
But you guys continue on traveling, and I think we'll take a break here, and pick up with the rest of the travel when we get back. So, stick around, everybody. We'll see you soon. Get a snack, do whatever you gotta do, and we'll be back here shortly. All right, friends, we're back and ready to get into our second half today. As our party is traveling on the road and heading northeast-ish on the map towards the city of Yellowfield. They heard about somebody on the road, maybe potentially Braun, and they were trying to catch up. They didn't see anybody in their hour of pursuit, but I mean, that way going. They saw somebody coming this way that
scared one pedestrian
seemed to be freaked out by a panther on the road, but that's normal. So.
The risk we have to take sometimes.
But you guys keep traveling sort of at you go back down to a normal pace of travel, right? You said?
Yeah.
Okay. And start going for the rest of the day. You travel for a good amount of time. A couple more hours pass. You spot a group of people. They have a cart with a horse leading it, heading your direction as well as you're traveling. And they start to get closer. I'll let you have an opportunity to interact with them if you want to, otherwise I'll just pass you.
We don't need to roleplay this.
Mm-hmm.
What? Sorry. What?
No, we're saying Davo was you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't need to roleplay it out, but I think I just wanted to ask them if, like, there's any news from Yellowfield or, like, anything interesting we should be aware of or on the road that they saw or anything.
Sure. Give me a persuasion roll. See how pleasant they are to some random strangers on the road.
Sure. I will use my advantage die for this.
All right. There we go.
You know. Oh my gosh! Guys, why are we rolling so bad?
I know.
Oh no.
And stinkers all across the board.
My advantage rolls were a 3 and a 2.
All right.
So
1 and a
8.
2.
8 total.
8. Okay.
Yeah, not good at all.
They just kind of look at you. We've just been on the road for a couple days. Nothing much. They just keep moving.
Oh no, you must be tired from running it. Usually,
yes, I don't want to do that very often. I still feel like, yes, I don't even know. How do you all do that?
Practice.
Yes.
I ran away from a lot of bullies as a kid.
That's very sad.
I think it's quite helpful.
Winnie probably trains a lot to do that, and I'm sure that helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like conditioning.
I do more physical stuff anyway, so you guys train by like learning magic and stuff, but I train by doing physical things.
It's very true. Well, I will probably leave the running to some of you, and myself, from now on.
Hey. 8 days in a row, you make a habit. You never know. Okay.
I'll think about it.
The day continues on. You guys keep pushing forward. It gets to the afternoon. Keeps progressing. There's not really much else you see as you travel. How long do you guys want to push for the day?
Till dark at least?
Yeah.
I don't think we're not.
Again, we're not in like a giant hurry, so.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of go until it gets to be about dark and set up camp. All right, sounds good. Anything you guys want to do at the camp? Alarm set up. Okay. Ritual.
Do ritual.
Right. Roll for that. Oh, look at that mishap. Just barely a mishap.
Do I hear things again?
As you're kind of setting it up and locking into place, you feel that energy kind of connect with your device that Vari helped make, and just like it locks into place, and you like feel like it's giving you some extra strength at this point.
Ooh, sounds fun.
What?
Want to fight?
What happened?
That real good.
If you make any strength checks in the next hour, you get proficiency in it. So, if you don't already have it.
Athletic. Does anybody like want me to like break some branches or something.
Try it.
I'm gonna go
Kick
get
some
firewood.
trees
He just
over.
starts running off and just breaking wood.
All right.
I gotta use it while it
So
lasts.
Yeah, you grab some firewood. You can carry a bigger bundle than normal with that. Feeling extra good. Anything else you guys want to do for sleeping?
I think the norm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything during your watches?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay.
I think Dav at one point, just after he settles back down, gets sad about not being strong. Before he's waking up Eleanora, or like we wake up Eleanora during the watch and just go, hey, I didn't really get much chance to chit chat, shoot the wind or all that kind of jazz. I'm not good with that stuff. So just wanted to, I just been thinking, a little bit more that you've been talking about like your brother and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I just want to say thanks. Because I feel a little bad about my attitudes before, just like dismissing a lot of stuff and joking you. But really all your talk about your brother and kind of being in the same boat and doors being shut in our faces and stuff, kind of started making me think more about him and actually starting to see that maybe some of the stuff he did was actually kind of cool. So yeah, like, this old blade singing thing that I've been like obsessed about. That's something he did. I thought it was like a dance thing he was doing, like an after clubs, whatever, But I mean, I can't judge. I'm into jewelry, so I mean, that's its own thing. But I just thanks. So the fact that your brother's still alive and has a chance that we can save him, just want you to know I'm really dedicated to that. I actually see like tears in his eyes. Anyways.
I like kind of like put my hand on his like arm a little bit. Thank you.
Nah, yeah, whatever. Don't tell your death note that I was crying or anything. But
Oh, I do not give details like that.
okay. Good.
What was he like? Was he studious like you? Your brother?
Yeah, he was a couple years ahead of me.
Older?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of went through the same ritual I did. He was a little bit more physical than I was. Good with the sword. I wasn't. Kind of went a different way, but I don't know. We kind of had a good relationship. I mean, you get in a group like that, there's always going to be those that think they're better than you, or when you're young, they're going to bully you. So I used to take it a lot. He'd protect me, and then there'd be a lot of times I'd protect him.
I do feel like those older siblings really take it upon themselves to be your guardian, so
Yeah.
sweet.
He kind of went to go protect me on that last day too, and it just happened so fast. We were just so overpowered, there's nothing I could do. So I know it sucks really bad. I can't imagine having my brother turn on me and turn everyone I love against me, but at least you have a fighting chance, He was gone in an instant. So at least you have something to fight for.
Truly, if I didn't have anything to fight for, I would probably be wasting away somewhere. So I agree with you. But
Or recklessly trying to push yourself to burn up in pursuit of arcane magic.
or that.
So Well, thank you. You and the others. You guys feel like you're giving me purpose again.
Yes, I do. I do want you to see value in yourself, Daryl. See the potential you have. I mean, I know if you've been told often that you don't have much to you, it can be hard to not believe it after a certain amount of time, but I think you are very innovative, and you are determined, and you're sweet. And I think those qualities go a long way.
Never heard that one before.
Oh, you've never heard that before. I don't believe it.
I don't think I've ever been called sweet, no. Blunt, empathetic, willing to be protective, sure, but not sweet.
Oh no, you're sweet.
He looks like he doesn't know if he likes it or not.
Like, is that an insult or?
Like, all right. No, I mean, it all just kind of came together when I met your patron of sorts. I mean, shoot, if that's possible, maybe that's... I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could probably get to that level.
It just funny because you told me you didn't like gods, so I was most worried about you. But the more you talked about your goals, the more it seems that you would like them. So I'm glad you do.
He said something I never thought about before. I never really thought that gods were mortals first.
Either. Strange thing to think about.
I don't even know if he is like a big god, like a little god or something, like an in-between or something.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's not one of the ones that is largely recognized.
Interesting.
But good to have someone with that much power on our side, certainly.
Someone that is willing to go to war and sit in a god's throat, I kind of like.
Did you? What did you say he said to you that made you think?
There's a lot of different things, but
yeah.
The one that there's a mortal, and then having doors shut on his face too. It just kind of made me realize. At some point, he walked through life kind of the way you and I did, or the others did. He was here at this. Whenever he was alive, he was walking through his own adventure like we are. Guess it gives a little bit more direction than what I had before, where I was just blindly going to see how far I could go before I got burnt up.
That certainly reconfigures everything. Because if it's just how far can I go till I am done versus I can go far, I need to pace myself. So I can go the farthest I can. I mean, that changes everything, really.
Anyways, I just want to say thanks.
Thank you, Daryl. Like I said, I was most worried about your reaction. And I very much appreciate your loyalty.
I get why you did it. And honestly, like I said, it'd be different if you're like, oh, I'm a sorcerer, this came easy to me. I'm hiding it because, I don't know.
That just sounds arrogant at that point if it was just for no reason.
Still going for the pursuit of knowledge. He definitely wizard vibes to me anyway. Oh, warlock wizard. Oh, my book.
I'm glad. And I think we still can trade information about spells. I just think they'll look different. Because I was able to figure out your notes and translate them to something that I could do. But it just was different, so.
You said you like these more ritualistic ones, right?
Yeah, I can only do the ritualistic ones. I can't really copy any other ones. I think it's useful, yes.
I mean, the fact that you can handle some of these tech magics and identifies frees me up to do other stuff.
Yes, absolutely. So yes, I mean, you can, as long as we have, a few minutes to slow down and cast it, then I can take care of it.
Well.
But I think your brother would be proud of you for what you've done.
I hope so. I have to make him proud.
I'm sure he'd be thrilled that you're going to pursue something.
Oh my gosh, he wouldn't let it go. He'd start joking. Oh, you thought it was stupid. Yeah, it was stupid anymore, right?
It would be perfect. I think you would like it.
Yeah. It just kind of goes up for a fist bump. He goes, "Good being part of a team."
I like mimic it. All right.
Oh no, you gotta straighten the wrist and then. All right, and then try this. You go, bah.
What does that symbolize? Is it anything?
Like a fireball or something, or a lightning bolt.
Fireball.
Yep.
I'll do it if you do give me a very professional handshake.
The hand of death.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Well, it looks like the hand on your book, right? That's what you do.
Sure.
Handshake, business deal.
So we do a little. Then I'll
Secret
go on my
handshake.
watch.
All right. I'm going to bed.
All right. So yeah, you guys do your watches and everything. Wake up the next morning. And can begin travel on day 4 if you'd like. Nothing happens during the watches. Anything else you guys want to do before you leave for the day?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Normal pace today. Fast pace.
I would think so.
You down to do this again?
Okay. So,
I hate to admit, but my legs are a little sore. I'd like a break.
Boy, you got to push through it. You know, got to make it a thing. Cheat day on the last day of the week.
Please don't make me.
It's all right. I skip all the arm days, so I don't like those either.
Normal pace.
normal pace it is. Okay. So you begin traveling on the road. When you get up the road, probably like 4 miles or so, you spot another campsite that looks fresh.
Very fresh.
You want to go investigate it?
Sure. I'd say.
Okay. Give me investigation
There's like anyone
rolls
there, right?
or survival if you're looking for stuff like survival-y.
Finally, 18.
Low roll. Jeez.
I'll do survival, I guess. 8. Nope.
Okay.
Guys, what's going on? Good thing we're not fighting right now.
24.
24 survival,
Investigation.
investigation, and Rach, what'd you roll?
Yeah,
19 actually.
Which one? Investigation, survival.
Oh, investigation.
19 investigation and 24 investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are looking around. Again, you see the same kind of similar size footprints. I got a 1, okay.
I'm like,
or
oh, I
Dav's
found
got
something, and it's like Eleanor's footprint.
Dav is literally like kicking over the footprints and stuff that are already there, like making it so that you can't even see them.
destroying the crime scene.
Sorry, I'll just go back to the road then. Fine.
But there's actually like a little bit of like holes that look like they're somewhat warm in the fire. This looks a little more fresh than the previous one.
Not far behind then. Maybe.
That's good to know. So, potentially. Wait, we have one more day to travel?
If this is day 4 or 5 of 5. Yes.
Okay. I wonder if we push a little farther, if we'll be able to find the campsite. Potentially.
I agree. Maybe a little later tonight,
Yeah.
possibly.
And see
Happen
if he's
upon
doing
it
anything
again?
at the camp. Yes.
Oops. We were traveling late.
Well, no, maybe you could use your phone then to see what he's doing, and we can potentially.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
All right.
So
So I
your plan-
guess the plan is we'll just keep moving, but we'll push through and see if we can run into a campsite.
Like go a little longer tonight.
Okay. So normal pace the whole day, but your plan is to go a little longer into the night. Okay.
Yeah, and potentially like as we go, as if we feel like we're nearing maybe a campsite, to start going stealthy. If that makes sense.
Sounds good. As you travel, you do pass one traveler who is riding a horse. Solo traveler on a horseback heading down the road. Again, your direction, like you cross paths with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to ask them things.
Sure. You can roll me a
Same thing though,
persuasion
just did you see anything on the road? How's the town? Let's see if I do better this time. Please, Eleanora. Much better. 20 or 22, actually.
Okay. So this is probably like a woman in her 30s. She's riding her horse. And she just looks at you like, I mean, just saw travelers. Nothing on the road really. It's pretty quiet, which is good. It's a good thing.
That is good. Saw common Yellowfield if you passed by through there.
As far as I know, there doesn't seem to be anything too concerning. But I don't know what you're looking for. What?
Oh, just if anything has happened over there. Or I heard there was some strange mishap explosion last month or a couple months ago. So.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. There's something back there. I don't know where. I didn't go see it.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Just wanted to know what was ahead. All was clear on our account too, where you're headed. So.
Here, travel safe.
You too.
So, continue traveling. But yeah, you guys push through for the day. Again, I guess day 3 you had to mark off a ration. Day 4, mark off a ration for that. And then evening begins to come in. It gets darker. And you guys are looking to push a little further, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As you push through, it's dark out, the sun is setting. How far do you want to keep pushing forward?
Well, I don't know how long 4 miles would be, but if it was about 4 miles, would it be pushing out that far, roughly?
If you'd like to.
30, 40-minute walk easy. It's not like that's that far.
Yeah, so 45 minutes, hour further. Is that what you're planning?
At least try that for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And maybe even when we get like the 30-minute mark, we could slow down to like stealthy.
Okay.
So we can make sure we're not like tromping through the woods.
So your intention is to go an hour further, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
For now.
Half hour.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay.
For now.
I mean, really, there's no point not pushing till we find it if we can, because we can just make a
Camp with
late
them.
day of tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. So you sort of begin to slow down your pace a little bit after about 30 minutes. And as you go, Euphemia and Winifred, you both spot like a little bit of a glow of a campfire up in the distance.
I guess I'll look at you and be like, oh, should we like let the others know and see if we should sneak up there?
Yeah, up there. I think we see.
Perfect.
We can stick
we
back
sneak
here. You're
and
gonna.
I'll go get a closer look.
I just realized I don't actually know how good I am at sneaking. Hold on. I forgot.
Yeah, you're not Raya.
I'm not bad. Yeah, I'm not no Raya, but I'm not bad. So I could do it.
Okay. You both going together then?
I'm gonna cat L shape.
All right.
Perhaps, Winifred, you should not go as far. Is that what the plan was? Right?
Yeah, I was gonna stay behind probably. I just keep an eye on Euphemia, but kind of see what I can see, but not get too close.
Yes.
So,
We'll be ready if something happens, but...
roll the cat stealth then.
It's better than mine, so that's helpful. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous because I've rolled like 2 20s in a row now.
Oh, another 20, nice.
24.
24, nice.
That never happens to me. Something's gonna backfire.
So Winifred, you lose sight of Euphemia real quickly in the night.
I'd probably just stay like a middle distance, like sneak, but stay like a middle distance between like the other group and the campfire. But I would stay back and just let her do whatever she needed to. But I would also try and make sure I could try and see her. But if not, then
please roll me a stealth roll then.
Okay. Please. Not too bad. 14.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 14. I just can't do math. Yeah, 14.
All right. So, you start to approach Catthemia, and you spot a lone figure sitting by the fire, kind of poking at it. It looks like Braun. Got a tent all set up. He's just kind of sitting there, cooking something over the fire, little couple of ration things, just sitting there quietly.
Is the entrance to his tent on the fire side or on the other side? Or is it like kind of one of those where it's like kind of open on both sides?
It's got one opening and it's closer to his side where he's sitting.
Okay. I kind of want to go and see what's in his tent. Yeah, I want to go see what's in his tent.
You'll be moving very close to him if you decide to go close to his tent. He's like sitting, it's like all compact, like right there. He's sitting right there.
That's really close. Can I just like sit beside his tent, like on the far side from him, and just watch him for a little bit?
Sure. So you kind of circle around a little bit in the,
like where I can see him
in the darkness, still outside of the light of the fire, and then get behind the tent, just kind of peering around. And he's just sitting there. It looks like he's just enjoying his evening.
Is he drinking a lot?
Nope. He takes a few sips here and there, but he's not drinking. He doesn't look like he's drunk or anything.
Interesting.
Just sitting there, poking the fire, eating some food, looking around.
All right. I think if I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of watch him for a little while. If it seems like he's not doing anything super suspicious, I am going to go back to everybody else.
Okay.
And I'll just turn back and say that it is definitely Braun. And he's just sitting there. He's not drinking or anything. It's just like having dinner.
What if we just set up camp here? See if he interacts with us.
He would definitely know.
Well, no, if he can't see us, then
that's true.
Well, we can see his fire if we set up fire here.
If we had a fire, yes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there are a few options. We could see where conversation gets us. We could walk back a little ways so he wouldn't see our fire.
What are we worried about at this point?
Well, it just depends, because if he has connections to Japnot and Japnot has connections to Heidi, just not sure how much we want to push things. But he has clearly changed his plans at this point, which I think warrants some curiosity. Also, don't you want to be on good terms with him because of Kindra?
That's what I'm saying. What's the point of pushing things right now? He hasn't shown any reason that he's doing anything.
Technically, we don't know he changed his plan to Yellowfield. We were just on our way and ran into him, so...
I'd rather play it cool right now, actually, surprisingly.
If you would like to just... We don't even need to question him aside from, oh, we didn't know you were coming, and see what he says. And he seems to like you, Davril. Maybe you can turn up your own charms and make him
I already tried. He's a closed book.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think going to him tonight is a good idea. I think setting camp here, if he wants to come to us, that might be the way to get his guard down.
The only thing I worry about is if we're clearly like setting up camp away from him, then it doesn't look friendly at that point. It looks like we don't want to share with him. So what I'm saying
we don't know it's him.
We don't know it's him. It's just a random traveler.
Yes.
So we're finding company on the road, and we're like, so we're gonna stop.
That's true. Because
I
wasn't even saying if we go camp with him that we should quiz him on anything. I was saying more if we play it cool that way, as you say.
I don't even think coming up on his campfire is a good idea, personally.
If you don't want to, that's fine.
I just think we've done that once. I think that'd be a little suspicious if we happen to catch up with him that way.
How is it suspicious if we didn't know?
I'm just saying, us rolling up on his camp makes it feel like we caught up to him. Here, it's just like, oh.
Oh, we didn't even push that much farther than normal.
Yeah, he knew we were going to Yellowfield.
That's all. I'm just saying, me personally, I think it'd be better if we just light a fire and have our own night. If he doesn't interact with us, we don't. We maybe see him in the morning, but that's just me. That's just my play. If you guys would rather pretend to walk past him and talk to him, I'm down for it. I just think the better play would be let him come to us if he wants.
I don't really have much of a strong opinion, to be honest. So.
I don't either. We could always just camp a little further back and then see what happens in the morning.
I'm actually curious if he does see a fire, what he would do. I think that's more telling than trying to camp with him.
Sure. Let's try it then. We have another day anyway, so.
Yeah.
And tomorrow when it's light, oh, Baran! What a surprise. If
We saw a campfire, we didn't want to bother him, didn't think it'd be you.
Because he wasn't supposed to go to Yellowfield that we knew of.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's just do that then.
Okay. You guys set up camp. Are you doing it within sight of this camp, or are you trying to keep it hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within sight?
Within sight.
Like within sight, as if like you can see the fire, but you wouldn't be able to see who they are without going on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
sounds like, we saw this and we stopped before we got too close. It didn't make it.
Sounds good. Yeah, you set your fire up. Try to set up your tents and everything, and
Do alarm again.
your alarm. Okay. You roll for that. No
Bron's
mishaps.
not invited.
Bron was not invited. Okay.
Ooh.
So
I just want an alarm, that's all.
Yeah.
you set up that. Anything you guys are doing?
I would probably make sure I'm on the watches like that are darkest since I have night vision and
That's a
stuff.
good idea.
So one of the
just to
middle
make sure
ones?
he's.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's really smart.
All
I guess
right.
I'll take the first if we're going on that rule then.
Yeah. I'll
Sure.
take a middle one, even
Cool.
though I don't normally do that, but I will take one for the team.
I thought you normally take the last one in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's
So
saying.
I'll take
taking a different one.
Yeah, I'll take a middle one so it is in the night because I have dark vision.
Oh, you do have dark vision, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So Dav, Eleanora, Winnie, Euphemia.
And then me.
Okay.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds right.
All right, Dav.
Mhm.
Perception roll. You still will be at disadvantage because of the dark vision stuff, but
2, my man.
All right.
2.
yeah, you see nothing basically. There's no one who gets close to the.
So bad though.
There's no one who gets close to your camp. Nothing. Your alarm doesn't go off. You can pass it on to Eleanor.
High five.
Perception roll from you.
Yes. Is the campfire still glowing?
There's still like a faint glow right now. It looks like it's dying out though.
Okay. 16.
16. Okay. You kind of keep a watch out. You eventually do see like a bit of a silhouette of somebody looking like they get out of a tent, like put more fire on the fire and kind of builds back up a little bit, and then that's about it.
Okay. So he's clearly over there. Okay. That's all.
Winnie.
Okay. See if I can break my streak of bad rolls. Nope. Perception, you said?
Yes.
5.
All right.
Ooh.
Your night is very quiet as
Okay.
well. Nothing really happens.
Okay. Sorry, everyone.
And
Happens.
passing it on to Euphemia. yours will be a disadvantage as well because of dark vision stuff, because it's not fully light yet. But
ooh, still a 15.
15. All right. You keep an eye out and watch around. Kind of in the like, because it's like 2-hour watch. About halfway through your watch, you start to see that person camping up, or Bron picking up stuff and getting ready to head out.
What time in the morning is it? Like 6 or 4?
Yeah, it's probably like early, like right at like sunrise time.
Okay. All right. Well, my watch is up in like an hour. I won't wake anybody up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch what direction he goes.
Yeah, so he gets on the road and starts heading the direction that you guys are going.
Okay. Noted.
All right. Eventually, your watch comes to an end. Everyone starts to wake up.
He left about an hour ago.
All right.
So he was heading that way?
Same direction.
Okay. At least now if we run into him, it'll be a very natural, oh my god, that kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, he was just
Also
like
acting normal too.
Yeah, just wandered around his camp picking up stuff and then kind of like set up. So
He didn't seem to take any notice of us. From what I could see.
it's hard to tell from the distance you're at.
Yeah.
He potentially knows about you guys, but not really sure.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we'll see if we run into him on the road or if we see him in Yellowfield.
Do we want to make an effort to send 1 or 2 people up ahead to scout and keep an eye on him, or no?
I think that'd look more suspicious if he caught us first separated.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it.
Cool.
At this rate, we'll catch him in Yellowfield at some point, and didn't know you were coming to Yellowfield. You know how.
Plus, I mean, it's not like he's going out of his way to do anything. He's getting up early, camping at night, and he's traveling. I mean, we've seen nothing else so far.
How closely would you have been watching, by the way, Euphemia, when he was packing up stuff?
Oh, I was watching him pretty closely. Yeah.
Okay. Give me one more perception roll with a disadvantage still, just because of how early in the day it is.
10.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not high enough. My rolls ran out.
Dam's like, oh, they're almost giving up mistrust in him. How can I get them to wonder what's going on again? Roll again.
You gotta trust your guts on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't have anything else to do. I would just be ready to go.
You guys set out on the road.
Into Yellowfield it is.
All right. You guys going normal pace again?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing special. No spells. Correct? No spells? Okay. So this is the day you're set to arrive in Yellowfield. Anything you guys do as you travel?
What's the... is it still the same, like, rolling hills, kind of like some woods here and there, but not really anything...
Yep. It's pretty open still.
Okay. Just be taking note of kind of the landscape around, I think, is all I would really be doing.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be RP'd, but I think Dav would be spending a lot of time just chit-chatting with Winnie and picking her brains on fighting styles and meditating techniques and just how to punch and brawl, and just continuation of him just picking her brain on trying to be like his sensei, trying to learn as much from Winnie.
Do my best.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
How, I guess, is the road pretty curvy? Like, can we see him up ahead at some point ever? Or is he pretty out of sight?
He left an hour ahead of you, so there's not really a point that you see him. He's pretty far out.
Okay.
And with the pace you guys are traveling, you don't really expect to catch up anything either. So.
Can't wait to become a wizard. Oh, familiar.
Oh, that'd be helpful.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So
If you really want me to run up ahead, I can. I just have to be a big cat to be fast. So then you have that if he sees me.
Technically, you don't have to be a big cat to be fast.
Oh, with your spell thing?
But what would be the point though? Because we could just see him, and if we keep it like, we'd either have to talk to him or just follow him.
Plus, it's only gonna be for like 15 minutes by the time you catch up with him.
Yeah,
How long
it's
it's gonna
not really
last.
worth it.
Okay. So normal pace, still going. Okay.
Yep.
So you travel. You pass again one person on the road. They're just heading kind of south, the opposite direction. They give a courtesy wave as they go by. But
Midwest salute. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a hit. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
The nod. The nod with like...
Yep. But as the day goes on, it starts to get closer to kind of late afternoon, and you can begin to see a little settlement alongside of a lake that you are approaching.
We made it.
how yellow are these fields?
Woohoo.
I mean, as you look around, you kind of get the sense that this is a very much a farming community. So it may be from like wheat and stuff that they are growing that they get the name Yellowfield.
Soybeans. Very yellow.
Mm-hmm. Corn, like all these different things that kind of give a yellowish appearance. There's other stuff too, of course, but there's
They only
Only
grow
yellow.
peas. Yeah.
Get your green peas out of here.
There's
Yellow crops
There's
only.
different pastures that you can see for like livestock. There's like a bunch of different places that you're kind of viewing from a high point as you're looking in at the little city of Yellowfield.
Reminds me, Kendra used to take my brother and I out cow tipping every so often in the local town.
Dear, what does that mean?
Never been cow tipping
yak
before?
tipping.
Yak tipping. yeah, that's right. Yak tipping. They're similar to cows in the way they tip.
Yes.
Sometimes they fight back though. Got a couple scars to show it.
You just tip them over. Why would you do that?
Oh, they have like a really high center of gravity and they're just like, whoa.
That's very
Oh,
sad.
dear.
And then you just leave them?
Right. I forgot I'm with
up
this
again?
group. Yeah. It's just like a kid's pastime thing. They're fine.
How would you
Yeah.
feel if someone
Animals be
tipped
a
you
fun
over and you got
pastime.
stuck?
I think it'd be hilarious.
Instant
What,
scolding.
what happened if just what happened if I shoved you over?
Just go
Right,
ahead.
it was a fun activity. Well, I might, maybe.
All right. He instantly regrets.
All right.
What do you guys do for fun then instead of cow tipping?
Cow feeding. Cow petting.
Petting zoos.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I could totally see Wendy going to petting zoos. Like,
Oh, she'd be in heaven.
Oh,
Great pastime.
All right. So yeah, you guys begin to approach, getting closer. Anything you want to do before you arrive in Yellowfield?
I think the only thing is Eleanora will be like, all right, so if you remember, Heidi sent word ahead. So we do not need to brag about ourselves. We just can say we're the Horde Hunters and we're here to help. That's it.
Are we doing the same thing? We like look for postings or something, or like to City Hall?
Potentially. I don't know how this town is run, but we can potentially get the lay of the land, and if word has been spread, then perhaps we'll have jobs ready already.
We could contact Heidi too tonight and see.
I don't know.
I can right now if you like to see if Cindy leaves.
As well, let her know we're here.
Yeah. Why not?
So I'll take out the sending stone.
Okay.
And say, Heidi, we just arrived in Yellowfield. Let's see. Is there anywhere you'd recommend to talk to there, if you know of anyone?
Okay. So you hear back from her. Glad you made it. Check in at the Untamed Drinker. They may have work for you.
These tavern names. Yes, these tavern names give me some pause. Anyway, Heidi said we could check in at the Untamed Drinker. And see. and there may be jobs there.
Wonder if Braun will be there.
It sounds like
He fits.
His type of place.
Fits right in.
All right.
So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say though before we go in. It's just kind of like group reminders, all that stuff.
Everyone, behave.
Yeah, be nice. We're back in civilization.
Why is everyone looking at me when you guys say that?
I was looking at all of you. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'm on my best sweet behavior.
She just smiles at him. Like,
Kind of a
good.
weird choice of words, but okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'll get used to it though. It's fine.
So you begin to head into town. It's not very big. It's pretty small overall. There's a few structures here and there. But one of the most prominent buildings stands with 2 stories tall. It's definitely like pretty big too, big stone like structure to it, like a base to it, big foundation. And you clearly see that this thing has like a sign hanging that says the Untamed Drinker on it, and like it's one of the biggest buildings in town.
Interesting.
Priorities.
Do we see Braun at all? Any like outside or like as we walk
You've
inside?
not seen Braun.
And this is like a farmer's town, right? There's not like any part of this that feels a little bit more
It's
well-to-do.
It's not a city. It's definitely like one of those little
Small town.
small towns you run into when you're traveling between big cities type of thing.
I think I look all right.
Okay, so if we're looking at it, like, are there any other notable like establishments we can see as we're walking through?
There's like a small general store, but it looks like it's closed at this time of day. And just like a few other things like a blacksmith shop that's over. It's not really anything major though. It's mostly like housing that you're noticing.
If this building is 2 stories, are we assuming it might also be an inn then too? Like
It appears
does it
like
look
there's
like-
probably an inn involved in this
Yeah.
building as well.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Well,
So I assume we have it.
see if anybody's there that we're supposed to talk to.
Mhm.
Ladies, we'll open the door for everybody.
All right.
Eleanora nods approvingly.
Let's change it to the tavern music. So you walk
Like
inside.
you're slowly training me.
And it's a pretty lively looking room. It's got definitely like a fair number of people who are here kind of sitting around. There's like a smoke haze through the room that looks like people are smoking their pipes and different things like that. Darker vibes for sure. It's not brightly lit anywhere. Yeah, a few people who are just kind of sitting at different tables. There is also there's a few patrons. You look over as you do. Why don't you all give me perception rolls, actually? We'll see what you notice. See how detailed you guys see
What's
things.
up with this music, Mark?
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Wait,
Hold on.
What do you set
Oh,
up?
here
man?
What is this?
Wait, I can't.
I don't
hear.
like this. This is not a tavern feel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh. I don't hear anything.
The vibes are
Either.
wrong. 14.
These are some vibes music, Rachel.
The vibes are
Mark, I can't hear
Wait.
anything.
You better
I
refresh
can't
your
hear
music
anything.
then, because it's going.
I
so
did.
I got.
Okay,
I can't help
I
you.
don't hear anything.
This is some rejects music right here.
Cal, yeah, if you
Yeah.
refresh the page, it should
Oh
restart.
gosh.
Oh, perception rolls. What did you guys get?
14.
1.
You got a 1. Okay.
18.
18.
8.
8. And what'd you get, Ashley?
Smoke's making my eye blink.
Oh, 14.
14. Okay, so 18's highest, 14 second highest. Okay. Almost like immediately when you look over and you see Braun is sitting at a table he has a couple tankards next to him as he's already probably one in, drinking another one, sitting there. You do notice as well, you notice that too, you probably see him as you go in. When you do notice there is a green dragonborn that is also kind of going amongst the tavern, mostly kind of behind the bar area, but going around as he goes. He looks well dressed, and he happens to have a monocle in his eye.
Cool.
You just hear Dab get really frustrated under his breath. I'm like, dang it, I knew I should have dressed him before I came in. Oh, I don't know if he sees him yet, but when he does, that's what he said.
Does Braun see us like right away or no?
As you open up, all eyes turn to you as you enter into the tavern, and including Braun as he looks at you.
Does he look surprised?
Hey!
I guess I'm gonna do my best to be like surprised and be like, oh my god, and like kind of like be like, hey everyone, look, it's Braun, and like kind of point to him and wave. And that's.
Can you give me a deception roll?
I can't see through the smoke. Who are you pointing at?
It's Braun. It's here.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. I did well. 1 second. I never roll. Winnie doesn't lie very often. I don't know what her deception is.
Yes.
Kelly, can you read? Oh, it's 15 straight.
15. Okay.
Oh.
So, yeah, you kind of do that, and Braun's like, yeah, come on, get a drink. But you notice, Winnie, that Dragonborn is just staring at you.
Me?
Yeah, as you kind
All of us.
you especially, as you have spoken first.
Oh.
And just like
Okay.
eyeing you and tracking you as you kind of walk into the room.
I'll kind of do get a side eye and be like, and just kind of do that to him.
Gives a
And
slight
then-
nod to you.
Okay. I guess I'll go over to Braun and and I'll probably let Eleanora talk, but I'll just kind of guide everyone over there because they obviously all see us. So.
Yeah, I'll go.
Braun just kind of,
Reluctantly walk in.
drinks fall. I'll pay for this one. And the Dragonborn nods. And
Not gonna fight that, my friend.
That is so kind of you, Braun.
yeah, I mean, you guys are talking about Yellowfield. I'm like, why not come visit Yellowfield? That sounds like a great plan. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Wow.
Oh. Have you
How
ever
long
been
did you get
before?
here?
Oh yeah, I've been to Yellowfield before. I travel sometimes, you know.
You'll have to tell us everything you know about it. We've never been before.
How'd you beat us? You left after us. How'd you beat us?
I don't know. Maybe I just travel faster. I don't know.
Maybe.
If you guys stayed at the Drunk Swan, I might have passed you because I was like, it's not camping if you go into an inn, right? So
That's true. We were glamping. We did sleep in pretty late. So yeah.
Thank you for the recommendation.
oh, it's a great place.
It was
But
lovely.
yeah, I had to camp, so I
Lovely.
passed that and continued up the road a little ways.
A real man of nature. Impressed.
That's me.
Yep. I mean, if you could show us around town, though, I mean, it seems real nice.
Not much to see besides this place.
That's fair.
At this
There's a lot
point,
to see here.
the green dragonborn comes over and places like a tray with 4 drinks and kind of sets them out for all of you, just looking at all of you. Enjoy, and just walks away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's his name? He looks really cool.
That's the owner of the establishment, Idkin.
Idkin?
Idkin. I'll put it in the chat.
Idkin.
Does Dragonborn look excited to see new people here, or is he just kind of like, meh?
You may roll an insight roll.
Yeah, I want to too. Because it's like
as well.
You're in a small town and you're a stranger here, like type of thing. Or...
Go ahead and roll an insight roll.
Also, you said he's got a monocle.
He does.
Like, how is this compared to everybody else in here? Is it like
he is finely dressed compared to everybody? Yes. 19. You said, Euphemia. Okay.
11.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Nothing for me, thank you.
I mean, he looks like he is just being a host to you and just smiles at you a little bit as he put the drinks in front of you. But he takes it and walks back. Ron says, yeah, so takes a big drink of his.
I'm sure he knows all the the goings on around here and stuff. If this is the prominent place in town.
Idkin? Probably.
Do you want to keep Brom company? I can go see if he is the one that we should speak to about jobs, unless you all want to come up with me.
Well, I need a glass of water, so I'll come with you.
All right.
You're not gonna drink that?
You can have it.
Perfect. He takes it and takes a big drink of it.
I mean, you paid for it, right?
I'm not letting it go to waste.
Exactly. Cheers.
Calls alcohol and just clinks with you. Dab.
Clink.
Are you guys avoiding drinking?
Yeah, you're staying here, right? No, I'll drink.
No, I'll drink.
Okay. Dev, you drinking too?
I'll sip. If you guys are getting up, I guess, Dev, are you staying? Are you
Yep.
staying at the table? Because if you're staying, I'll stay too. Kind of like awkwardly, but I'm like a little nervous, but I will try and just drink to, be normal.
Do you smoke, Ron? I mean, like this, I kind of wanted to partake, just the nice smells in the room. Kind of burning my eyes, but it's been a while.
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a pipe, kind of takes his shirt and wipes off the mouth part of it, and just like, here you go.
Awesome, man. Thanks. I'll slide over like 2 silver, just like.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You sure?
Yep, I'm good.
Alright, you'd be surprised how much gold we found at that last inn just lying around. It was like people really got drunk and dropped some gold. It was crazy.
I hear they have a thing where they do like stick it with some sap or something to the bottom of the tables there. It's
like
crazy.
This prank or something.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but hey,
some charitable fellow out there.
It's funny.
I'll just like chit chat with him, just kind of like not trying to raise attention, but just kind of getting a feel for if he's acting still shady and weird or if he's a little more relaxed.
You may roll insight then.
Still not rolling all tonight. 9.
He seems more calm than the last time you were around him. Seems to be kind of settling in a little bit. But so the 3 of you are going up, or was it just
me and Euphemia?
Just 2 of you. So when he's still there, okay. So you two head over to Idkin, Green Dragonborn, and he's just behind the bar. And as you approach, he just sort of stands up straight and looks at all of you. May I help you with something?
Idkin, is it?
Correct.
Lovely to meet you. My name is Eleanora. This is Euphemia. We are part of a group called the Horde Hunters. I heard there might be work.
Yes,
Didn't know if you might know anything about that.
Heidi did send ahead word of your arrival.
Do you know her?
I do know Heidi.
May I ask how?
Friends. Old friends.
Were you around in her monster hunting days?
I knew her then. Yes, that's when we met.
Very well. That's very nice. So, we are ready to do whatever needs to be done, if there is anything.
Yes, there's a job I have for you, if you are ready to take it. There's a local farmer who... Let me get my note up on this. There's a local farmer that had part of his flock, sheep, killed by some sort of beast. They were torn apart, and he's looking to find whatever did this, as he fears for the rest of his flock that more could be in danger. This is the job that we have here for you. At least to get established.
How long ago did this take place?
This happened about a week and a half ago.
Idgin, would you mind, after our friend's visit of it, if we are able to ask you more questions about it? I think my friends are quite inquisitive, unless you don't have more details than that, and the farmer would be the one that has more, but...
You'll want to speak to the farmer. I just got word of it, and can send you that direction.
Yes, what is his name?
The farmer's name is Milo.
I don't know. Mark and I were just jokingly like the name Milo. And he's like, I should make an NPC named Milo.
Yep.
Then he did it hours later.
That's right.
Sprinkle.
And it sounds like silo. So it's like farmer.
Yeah, it's perfect. Silo.
Yes.
Silo.
It's got a ring to it.
Alright, yes, we can pay a visit to Milo. I'm assuming you have rooms here.
Do.
I don't know how long we were staying, but we were thinking about staying at least a fair amount of time to get established if jobs continue to come in. Do you have either rooms that, or do you have any sort of rates for longer stays or anything we could work out?
We can arrange something. How long are you wanting to stay for?
Well, I suppose the first question is how much do you think jobs come up here? Because if we're sitting around after we've completed this and there's nothing to do, then what is the point? But
why don't you take care of that first job and then decide how much you want to stay? If you want to be established or if you want to move on.
Okay.
sounds fine with me. Lovely establishment. You don't really... You're not a farmer. What made you settle here?
I enjoy the quiet life.
Does certainly seem quiet. Although, we did hear there's some strange mishap occurrence a few months ago. Crack in the ground or something?
Yes, we've had all sorts of investigators come and inspect that site.
Do you know more about what happened? We just heard someone's house exploded or something.
As far as I am aware, there is a wizard who's located a little bit to the north, east of the town, a little ways out. He was doing some sort of magic in his tower and blew up his home.
Tower? You had a tower here?
Yes.
No one knows what he was doing. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just said that's unfortunate.
Mm.
Yes, quite. But now, in the wreckage of his home, there is a crack that is glowing and radiated with magical energy.
There's another one in Lakeside now as well.
Sure, people will be going through to investigate that as well.
I'm sure. Did you know this wizard?
I was aware of him, yes.
He didn't come through or anything.
He what?
He didn't come through here or anything often?
He would show up occasionally.
Did he seem to... Like, you don't know anything of what he'd be working on or anything that might trigger a mishap that would be that extreme?
I do not know.
Can I just insight him?
I was just gonna say that!
Yeah.
Is he telling the truth? Oh.
The sad
18.
sound.
Yeah, I only got an 8.
Yeah, you believe him.
Okay. Well, again, thank you very much. I would think we'll have 3 rooms.
Of course.
How much does the job pay, by the way?
Being friends of Heidi, tonight's free.
Oh,
Thank you.
how lovely. Thank you.
Of course.
Well, appreciate your generosity.
He'll reach back and kind of have like 3 rings on his fingers that he kind of holds out to you. Just like picks them off through like the key ring and just like holds them out to you.
Yeah.
His clawed fingers.
Take the other keeper tab. How much does do you know how much the job pays? Or is that what the farmer is willing to pay?
You'll have to talk to him.
Alright. I wasn't sure if there was any sort of facilitator or if it's strictly...
I was just told to find something for you.
Perfect.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
You negotiate your rate with Milo.
Yes? Alright. Good to know. So yeah, I'll just go back.
Could I just get a cup of hot water, too?
Sure. And he'll go back and grab that real quick for you. Slide it over.
Okay. I'll give him a silver also, just because. Trying to be nice.
He just kind of looks at it and slides it over to himself. Picks it up. Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate the accommodation.
Of course.
He's so stoic.
I know.
Really channeling his inner Mark right now.
This guy is
channeling
his
his
Mark.
He gets back to work.
To the escape room.
He's getting back to work though and doing things. But you feel me? You just kind of always get the sense that he's got his eye on your group.
Okay. Yeah. That's good to know.
But Bronson at the table, drinking with Dav and Winnie.
All right. Out of all the towns nearby, you got to go one place. Your most favorite place to go. What is it? Go.
Around here?
Yeah, Yellow Fields, Shallow Tide, Lakeside, all the places we've been. Anywhere you've been in this region, what's your favorite thing? One thing we cannot miss.
I mean, haven't been there a lot, but Northport's pretty hopping.
Is that the one with the carved up mishap?
Oh, that place got ripped into, man.
Dang. You know, did they have any rumors of what that was?
Something with a shutter. I don't know.
Crazy.
I haven't been much out to Daybreak or Hollow Tide, though.
You said it was hopping? Why is that?
Oh, it's just, that's a lively place. That's like the place to go.
Really? I figured people would have abandoned that place after that.
I mean, a lot of people did, but a lot of people stayed. It was a big town.
Do you mean hopping industry or hopping social.
Party town.
What's popping?
The good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they got business and stuff there too, and arcane things and all that, but that's boring. So
It's good to know, though.
but yeah, you guys stay in town, heading out. What are you guys doing?
I think I just kind of look at everyone for just like a quick second. Like if anyone's going like stop talking, then I'll stop. But if we've kind of decided Braum is like we're not really sure what's up with him, so it's okay. But yeah. Oh, I think we're staying for a bit.
Awesome. That's great. Excuse me, I gotta go hit the can real quick, and he gets up. I'll be right back.
Can I?
Never
can I
coming
insight
back? Is he dead?
that?
Yes.
Yes. Something feels weird. Can I insight that? Because
Yeah, roll
from
it.
this guy, the dragon man making me anxious. 13, better than 1 that I had before.
Okay. Anybody else rolling?
Yeah. 16.
Okay. I mean,
Like
he sounds like maybe he has to go to the bathroom. It's a little abrupt, but yeah, he gets up.
I feel like a giant rock is gonna fall on the table, or something's gonna like an anvil will come down.
And not gonna go. Lay fireball's about to go off.
The only thing that like seems a little off to you though is that you kind of watch him go. He like heads over in the direction of Idgin, and he looks like he whispers something to him real quick, and Idgin just kind of nods and kind of looks over at the group for a moment. But Ron keeps going.
Do we obviously see that all of us see this exchange, right? Like it was kind of obvious that he like went over. And
I mean, anybody who's looking that direction probably would. I don't know if everyone's tracking him the whole way, but
Dav can't see through the smoke right now. He just disappeared.
I guess I'm gonna whisper to you guys, like, this is something's kind of weird, isn't it? Something's weird here.
It's got an off smell, but
I don't know. I have a weird feeling about it.
Do you think he's just leaving? Now that he knows we're here.
He'd have to know we'd come here, right? This is the only place. I mean, if Heidi told us to come here, it's the only place that we'd go for like work and stuff, right?
Is he following us?
Now I think he might be onto something, Dav. Yeah, he might have.
Yep.
Well, since he knew we were going, I guess he tried to cut us off, and then.
that's what I would have done.
No. Really? You wouldn't have waited behind and.
Nope.
I would have waited behind and fought. Really? Okay.
That's what you think
Euphemia.
I do.
What is the smallest animal you can turn into?
A mouse.
Euphemia thinks for a moment.
Let me scroll through some
A caterpillar.
Inching.
She like
Yep.
5 years to follow him. But he's so slow.
what's the slowest movement in 5e?
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
He's
that's
back by the
so
time you
sweet.
make it to the ground.
Yeah, man.
What if we just chuck her after him?
Whoa.
Go get him.
I mean, a rat's pretty small.
You can do a spider too, can't you? Or I guess Euphemia is different. Be what she has.
And a rat would be faster.
I see a giant spider. I don't know if
I mean, you can do a little
Yeah.
spider if you want to. That's definitely within the
I'll do a
CR
spider.
limit. That's definitely within the
Yeah.
CR limit for you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push anything. I've
No,
had
that's
that for
okay. This
Fiona's list before.
chart is honestly horrible to read. I hate it. It's very hard to read.
Yeah,
Also just
we'll make up
spider
the
and
stats if we
Euphemia
have to,
sound
but
very
it's
Euphemia-like.
but yeah. If a stat comes up, I'll give you a thing if you can't find a chart for it. It's not very
I've
powerful.
got it on
but-
here. I just have to make sure that I know
Okay.
where it is.
Yeah, because you're
I
not
only
going
have
giant
20
spider.
feet.
You're going like the little tiny spider.
Little guy.
Ugh.
So, you switching right now, or are you doing it somewhere else?
I was just
Um,
at the moment, but
Okay.
I have like 20 feet of movement as a spider.
so I don't know.
Maybe 30 feet. Sorry.
He just really wants to keep using that.
Just have it whatever the day is.
I could be a spider. I could be a rat.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna make a decision, you might want to go now because brother's gone.
I can. Yeah. I mean, I can. Let me just look at this.
Flip side. He just leans in. You guys said he's watching us, so I'm not sure if we want to try anything.
Well, no, he's not like in front of everybody. I don't know if he's.
Hey, Femi, you got too much tea? You gotta go to the bathroom? Your Edgin will show you where the bathroom's at.
Okay, I'll go follow him. Yeah.
Okay. You get up together or just one of you?
I think it's just Euphemia. Right?
I'll just go.
I thought Dad said he's gonna show her where the bathroom is, but if
Yeah.
Actually,
because I have to change somewhere.
Yeah. Dad was like, yeah, I drank too much too.
Sure.
Ron had a good idea.
you both start heading in the direction of the bathroom.
Again, is this the bathroom?
Just points.
Thank you, my sir. Love that suit. You know, I had a friend that had one just similar. Just in the bathroom.
So yeah, you head to the bathroom.
Ron in there?
Yeah, Ron's in there.
Okay. Just go and wash his hands real quick. And be like, yeah, I put my hands on that sap under the table. It's disgusting.
But did I change into a spider on your way to the bathroom?
It's up to you where you want to do it. So
I'll just I'll change like.
I guess they wouldn't have men's and females bathrooms back at this time. I don't even know.
Or do they?
They wouldn't.
There's multiple bathrooms.
What is the bathroom makeup?
Yeah, please
let me know.
There's two bathrooms. There's two
Or is
bathrooms.
Okay.
It's just a room,
Okay.
like a trough and stuff, and like I don't know. It's just
logistics of this.
we ignore people going to the bathroom like every day in D&D until right now.
It's really important.
We did it once too. I don't remember, we did it in a different game too, and I was like, I'm gonna go that. Like, what's the bathroom look like? What's the? I don't remember when that was, but
suddenly it's very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think what I would do is maybe just change into a spider before you go in the bathroom, so I can like sit on your collar and jump on.
I mean, yeah,
his
if
collar.
you ever feel like there's, private party, you can do that. Being seen. He was thinking he'd have to go into the women's bathroom, and obviously, but yeah. However,
Okay. So Spider Femia
it's just like a back
is...
hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You transform quick, get up on Dav's shoulder, he heads in, and he like kind of walks over after using the facilities and just like looks like he's ready to walk back out.
You have to figure out how you can help me get over there, but if you bump into him or something.
Yeah, I think as Bron's walking
before
past.
I turned, I would say something like, help me get on his shoulder or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, as Bron's walking past, he's, oh, yeah, sorry, man, we drinking a lot. And just does one of these and like, oh wait, no, there's nothing there. I thought I saw something. We'll kind of like do a little flick on his shoulder.
Okay.
This is gonna go really well or real bad.
Yep.
I would say Euphemia.
His charisma's not good.
The dex thing?
Spider Femia. Go ahead and give me a dex check.
It was a very gentle push.
I pulled up the beast block. Is that correct, Mark? Beast?
Yeah, +2.
That should be the right stat. Yep. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I have the right one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Spider Femia is clumsy. That was a 7.
Okay. Yeah, with Dav's like fake sneezed or whatever that was, like he's kind of
He's like brushing him off his shoulder.
He's like takes a step back for a second, and Spider Femia just kind of flies right past him.
Did you see that?
Lands on the ground.
Crazy.
Would do the best I can to quickly like attach to his leg or something.
Rod just like kind of stands there for a moment. You okay there, buddy?
No, I mean he's like pointing the opposite direction. He's like,
Right.
Oh, that thing was huge, man. Did you not see that?
But yeah, by this point you can climb up like the back of his pant leg if you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of okay. Let's go back and keep drinking, man.
There it is.
Well, I gotta break the seal. I'll be right out.
All right, I'll be waiting for you. He just heads back
All
out
right.
and goes out to the table with everybody.
Hijinks. Is that the title of this one?
Yep.
Is that...
And we're just as bad as what the spelling is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
This has some serious Beacon Babies energy to it.
It really does. It really
We
does.
accomplished what we wanted to do, but we're freaking out over nothing.
That and the horrible rolls. I'm like, we're really embodying our old selves.
Dab's now just sitting there like, what do we explain where Euphemia went? Just in his head.
Yeah, he comes out and just like, just you two, how you two doing? I was a road trout.
The second he sits down, I would crawl as fast as my little legs can go back to like that hallway. Yeah. And then turn back.
Sure. Yeah, you scurry back over to the hallway and transform back into yourself. Alright.
Wow. You know what?
What an adventure.
You guys, I have a theory.
Yeah.
We didn't turn into the Beacon Babies again until we met with Shaw.
There it is.
I was gonna say, I was like, it's
There it is.
That is what happened. That's legit what just happened.
Yeah. So there might be something to this.
What was it before he met him?
Does his presence make us
like
incapable?
I had like 3 nat 20, like that the
Yeah.
whole session. I don't know. It was
I've
great. I was
not
like, we
been
were
rolling
rolling
this
good.
Yeah.
I rolled so many
And we made him
20s,
work
but
a
also
mirror.
just so low otherwise.
Yeah,
There's
Ashley got
no
some
middle
20s
ground.
today, right?
For
So
sure.
That's
I've
like
had like
more than I usually get,
3.
so I don't know what happened.
Well, that's what happens whenever we get the 4th person in Beacons, and the NPC always rolls the best until we get into a fight.
True.
So it's important, and then I bought it. That's usually what happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think with whenever Braun comes back, you know, I don't know what happens, so I'm just trying to act.
yeah,
I'm
it's just the
being
two
as
of you there
casual
with
as
him now,
possible.
and
Yeah. So I would just be like, are you planning on staying long, or are you going to move on somewhere?
I don't know. Might head out of town tomorrow. We'll see.
Go back to Lakeside, you think?
Yeah, might go back home.
It's a very long journey, just a night, but
Hey, I got a good night's camping. Got a good bunch of nights camping the other way too.
it's very true. But yeah, I don't know. I would.
Dav will have peeled off, and he'll go up to Edgin and be like, all right, if I could order another round, same thing for me and Ron. Do you have anything close to a nice wine or champagne or something? And then a tea. Man, I don't know what Winnie likes. Maybe another wine or like like chocolate milk or something.
A what?
She probably would be happy with that, honestly. Like, ooh.
Or any
I was like, oh.
wow. Or anything with like a fruity drink with like anything like a twisty
Yeah.
side.
The
Yeah,
umbrella drinks.
Yeah.
Really,
Right up
just
her
anything
alley.
out of the ordinary will do. Just anything fun.
All right. Turns around
He seems like a guy who knows fun.
and
For sure.
he just starts preparing some
Get
drinks.
him on the phone.
And
Hey, do you mind me asking a few questions while you're preparing? Because I don't want to bother you.
you may.
Thank you. No, I just noticed. I mean, you're very well put together. Eleanora and some of ours others come from, very well-to-do society. So she keeps quite good care of herself as well. So I haven't really seen monocles around much, or I just met a business guy wearing a nice suit, so I've been looking into like possibly upping my attire. Noticed your attire, that was kind of a nice coincidence. But now I was just kind of curious, do you know of any arcane arts? Or is this just kind of your own style? I'm actually really jealous. That's really the point of this. I'm actually really impressed.
I am a simple barkeep.
Yeah, I haven't met any barkeeps that dress like you. I guess that's why I just tend to be a little more curious. And I don't mean to be offensive. I'm actually really impressed and curious.
This is the style I've chosen to wear.
Which I like it. Well, I like it. Very dappers, then. So you don't do any arcane magic?
As I've told you, I'm a simple barkeep.
Of course. Sure. I was curious. I appreciate it. Maybe you can give me some tips on where you get your clothes from, because these are... Gotta notice today how shabby they are.
I'm sure you can speak to one of the tailors in town. I can make you something.
Yeah, do you have one you'd recommend?
I can see who is available and pass along a name to you in the morning.
Much obliged, my friend. Much obliged. He doesn't know if he's using that word right.
But yeah, he has prepared now. He has like a big mug of some sort of ale or something, nice and frosty looking. There is a cup, like a kettle with a cup, and there's an assortment of teas that is there as well. There is a bottle of wine. This looks pretty nice that he puts on a tray. And he also puts a drink that is like kind of fizzy looking and pink, and it's got a big curly straw in it as well. And
perfection, my friend. Perfection. How much do I owe you for all this?
Again, you're friends of Heidi. These are yours.
No, please. Can I... something? This is a lot. And this is me. I normally would be like, take this and run when you offer it for free.
No charge.
Take out a gold. Can I still at least tip?
If you insist.
I insist. Drop a gold. Thank you. I'll take it back to the group.
Just kind of nods as he takes the gold piece, and again, you just kind of always get that sense of like, he's got his eye on you.
I also get the sense that this gold is like nothing to him, but that's just me.
Can I insight that kind of look he's always giving us at all?
Sure.
Is it like curious or kind of trying to read us or 10. So
it's tough to read.
Okay.
Perhaps he's just curious as your newcomers or friends of Heidi's. You're not really sure.
Okay.
But Ron, just keep bringing them, Idgen. Keep bringing them. And just comes over with like 3 more beers for him.
For him. Oh my gosh. Davril! Why?
Yeah, I figured everyone should enjoy something. A kettle. A fizzy drink for you and a friend.
I'm gonna like put the straw and just like immediately start like having fun.
Yeah, I didn't know what is your favorite drink, because I was like, this or like chocolate milk was like the first thing that came to mind.
Oh, I do like chocolate milk too. I like lots of things. I don't know. I do like beer too, and I like I don't know, I like lots of things. But this is fun. I like this.
Spot on.
But yeah,
Well,
Ron,
cheers to Heidi, to new friends, to new opportunities, right? Cheers, everybody.
he'll raise his glass. Friends, yeah.
Of course. not a part of the story at all.
How long does he seem like he plans on staying?
Here tonight?
No, like at the table with us.
Yeah.
He looks like he's content
just
to
got,
just
like-
sit here.
Okay.
We've got like 3 more drinks.
True. That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to think if like she would talk about the job yet, yeah.
Well, if at a certain point you want to just head up to bed, sort of thing, we can always break off and
Yeah, that's true.
talk about it without him.
We can
Yeah, I'd prefer to do
get
that.
established in the rooms and stuff.
We've been traveling for a while anyway.
I will like hand everyone their keys. You know. First night is also on the house, which is very generous of him.
Very.
Yeah, all these drinks he's not letting us pay, so I mean it's very, very nice of them.
You doing this inside of Braun, or did you leave him?
I gave him the. I think I just gave everyone the keys while we're at the table.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
I
all
think
there.
it's
Okay,
okay.
you're with Braun. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
so he's here. Yeah.
Braun's gonna be like, yeah, Idkin's great. He's real nice.
Yes.
Really
He's
nice.
very much
generous.
a gentleman. Yes.
How long has he been running the? I mean, untamed drinker feels very tamed, very well to do, and with him in charge.
Chuckles a little bit, and yeah, he's had as long as I know.
It's impressive. Anybody else in town here that you recommend we meet? Maybe network with?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. You look like you've been around here for a couple times.
No, I don't know anybody else really.
I mean, you seem to know Edgin really well.
Oh yeah, I know Idkin.
All right. No one else? Just
Not
kind
really.
of swing through.
Run into people here and there, you know.
You plan on meeting Jabnoy here? I haven't seen him around in a while.
Yeah, if I see him, yeah, sure. You have a drink with
No,
him
so
too.
you weren't planning on meeting him here is what I meant.
No.
Have you ever walked past? Apparently, there's like a wizard's tower or something around here.
There was one. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Did you ever see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were curious about it. I kind of wanted to check it out at some point.
It's not there anymore, so you can't really check it out.
Did you see it after?
It's something that's kind of like fenced off, I think, for people's safety. So I haven't been over there.
That is good to know.
Interesting.
As everybody's talking, can I just like look around the room at a? Is there anybody else in here? I can't remember if you said.
Yeah, there's people in this room.
Okay. Can I just kind of like get a feel for like who's around and?
Sure. So if you're just taking stock of people, give me a perception roll.
We're not playing a character that doesn't do that. It's usually what I do.
13.
Mm-hmm.
13. Yeah, there's just, I think, like a lot of the townsfolk here who kind of enjoying themselves an evening here, talking amongst themselves, some of them alone, some of them with a group, just kind of scanning the room. They all look like pretty simple folk.
Okay. And the guy at the counter is still watching us.
Yeah, you kind of look over occasionally, and he does look like he's glancing in your direction from time to time.
Does anybody else seem to be taking notice of us, or it's mostly just him?
Give me another insight roll. Like,
Vibe check everywhere. 15.
15. You scan the room, kind of taking in everybody's there. There does appear to be one of the, like, more common looking people who's just off sitting alone. Just looks like they're looking at you every so often as well.
Man or woman?
It is a woman.
Interesting. Okay. Is she like eating or drinking anything?
She does have some food and drink in front of her. But she's just kind of like picking at not really much of anything.
Okay. I'm gonna make a mental note.
So I feel like there's probably not much more we can do with Braun, but my question is like, as he's like, oh, I'm camped out here, like, if we're not talking, is he just also not talking? Like, is it awkward?
No, he'll keep conversation up if you guys go quiet. Like, he'll just start saying random things.
Okay.
Like, there's one time, like, I was out on the walk and I heard this crazy howling sound and like all these weird stories, like just went fishing one time, the biggest fish I've ever seen I caught. You would not believe it. It's like all these crazy stories he keeps telling you.
Okay.
He looks very content to have this conversation with you guys.
Yeah, I think eventually, like after I think I would like probably sit back for the most part and let those two go at it, and I would just be like enjoying my glass of wine.
Sure.
It feels so right in my hand, you know. And eventually, though, I think probably we'd all go to bed so we can talk. Unless something else happens.
I was actually gonna walk by that lady at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like in the middle of the conversations with Braun.
I mean, I might just like excuse myself for a minute or something.
Okay.
What did you say she was? Is she wearing just like common clothes?
Yeah, she looks very common to you. Nothing special.
Okay. I'm just gonna go up and I won't like sit at the table, but I will like stand by her, and just say hi. We just got into town.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm wondering if you can tell me anything about like the shops in the area and like what's available for supplies and things like that.
What are you looking for?
Well, we travel, so like any place that has like rations or places that maybe I can get herbs to make medicine.
You might be able to find some of that at the general store.
Okay. I'm Euphemia, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
And I'll hold out my hand kind of awkwardly and be like, what's your name?
Mary.
Mary. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good night. And then I'll just walk. As I was talking to her, did she seem like annoyed or was she in neutral or
another insight roll?
All right.
Euphemia rolls tonight.
I know. 13.
13. She seems like she's being polite and pleasant as much as she can to a stranger.
Okay. Yeah. Was she weirded out? Like when I walk back and I sit down, does she seem weirded out?
She just kind of like looks at you as you walk back and then just goes back to like picking at her food and taking a drink occasionally.
Maybe she's just nosy. All right.
There's definitely some weird vibes in this room, but it's
Yeah.
For those who have, like, I would say Euphemia especially, there's just always that feeling like you're being watched everywhere you go in this room.
Yeah. That's kind of like if I poke her a little bit, what does she do? You know?
Mm-hmm. You're not really sure who's watching you, but you just got that feeling, like in the back of your head, like just there's eyes on you.
Aww. All right. Yeah, just at a certain point, I would, if we're all going to bed, or going up to our rooms to get established for the night.
Okay.
Before we do the last thing, I think he does. He'll excuse himself to go to the bathroom again.
Okay.
And then cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And then just kind of on his way back, just vibing out, head in the room.
Sure.
Trying to see if there's anything else in the room, kind of watching us. Braun.
So you get up and head back into the room. As you walk in, and you get kind of like in the room, you sense pings from Idgen, from Braun, from the woman that Phoebe went to go talk to. What's really strange is, Idgen looks like there are certain items on him that are doing it. Same with Braun, certain items that you are familiar with already that are on him. But the woman is hard to pinpoint exactly, but you're getting transmutation as the school. It's like hard to like actually like connect to an item or anything. It's just like you're getting that vibe back from her.
Then almost like I'm trying to think what
like a disguised self
would come up
potentially
with
a disguised self.
Alter self.
Potentially alter self.
Yeah. Okay.
Potentially some spell that's on her, but you're just definitely getting a vibe of transmutation back that's just not connecting strong for you. But
It does not detect self. Okay.
you walk over there and you like kick a little coin purse with some coins in it as you go back to the table. As thank you, Tails from Lim. Thank you so much for the raid. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well.
Oh. Sorry, ma'am. Is this yours? And like, just like right up in front of her face.
She just waves you away now.
Oh. All right. Sorry. Must have been drinking too much. Must have dropped it. It's any closer? I can't tell anything more.
Nope. It's very strange. Your spell is behaving a bit abnormally when you are nearby her.
Okay, I think Dav just kind of, there's like a moment where just the eyes linger on her a little bit longer, and then just kind of goes back to the table with everyone. But
yeah, she definitely like makes eye contact with you as you linger on her a little bit, and she just kind of looks at you and then looks away.
Sits down, trying to think how Dav would react to this. I guess he'll keep it to himself for now. Or maybe try and catch Euphemia's eyes.
Oh, if you walked by her, I was watching that whole interaction. For sure. If we were still there.
Yeah, I think I just give an eye flick over to her and then just kind of give like a weird look to Euphemia.
Yeah.
And just kind of sit down and be like, well, no, I don't think he would even say anything in front of Braun. Yeah, come on.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah.
You want another drink? I can get you one.
You know, it's a long day. I appreciate it.
I would say before he can, while he's like talking, I'm gonna do like a kind of like a yawn and be like, I'm really like kind of like I'm sleepy, guys. I might, excuse myself. Try to like I'm like the vibes are not good here. I'm like I need to get out. So I'm kind of trying to like, but I'm also trying to like kind of signal everyone else like, hey, let's like we need to talk type of thing. But I don't know.
Yeah, bro. No, it's been a long day. We've been need to figure out our plans for tomorrow. Hit the road,
Sure thing, man. Do what you
early
gotta
tonight,
do.
but tomorrow, if you stay here, it's on me. All right?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out in the morning, but
Fair. Well, if not, good to see you. But we'll like cheers again. Kind of like see
hey,
finishes this drink. It's always good to see you, Braun.
of course, good to see you again.
Travel safe.
Thanks. You too.
So yeah, I feel like we probably would all go.
We find a good amount of jobs here.
Hope so.
Hope so.
So you leave them.
I'll go with them.
Does Mary watch us leave?
You get the sense that she's definitely kind of has eyes on you guys.
Mary, if that's her real
Yeah, I say
name.
Mary, if that's who you really are.
I wish I had dispel magic so bad. So interesting.
Be a attack though.
Yeah, I think we just go up to a room, right? Because we
one of the
download
rooms
first.
Sure.
And yeah, when we get one of the rooms, I'm gonna probably be like, is it smart we're sleeping in separate rooms? Should we stay together? I don't know. Something's it's kind of weird, right?
What are you talking about? I mean, it's a little
They're
strange.
just keeping their eyes on us.
She was watching us, Dad. That's why I went over to talk to her.
Like I
She's under some sort of disguise.
What?
That's not her
Really?
real form.
See,
I just thought the
See,
bartender
something
was
is weird.
giving us free things. He kept looking at us like everyone. I mean, they kept like.
All right, but we should first of all, he knows Heidi from Adventuring Days.
Yeah.
So, well,
Yeah.
I don't think you know that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Okay,
Yeah.
make sure.
Now you do. Okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to like we all found out separate
Yeah.
things. So I'm just trying
Yeah.
to keep track of like now we can.
Oh yeah. I forgot I wasn't there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he knows Heidi from old Adventuring Days, which is why he was giving us so many free things and free nights.
Yeah, he had mentioned that to
Okay.
me.
Yes. So they're
Okay.
contacts. He's the one that gave us the job, so we have a job tomorrow. First of all.
If Ron is
Milo.
following us, should we be worried though? I mean, I guess we don't know if he is following us, but it's just kind of strange. I mean,
Well, it does seem like it, but
I mean, guys, we're following him. So
yeah.
they could just be
Yeah.
people that are trying to protect their own and keeping an eye on us and making sure we're not threats to them.
Or I guess
Do
if
the
there is
same
some
thing.
magical thing, then we could just walked in on it while they're already. I don't know. If they have magical items or something. Okay. All
I
right,
think
just
yeah,
making sure.
it's too early to panic, but it is something
I think I'm
to
just
take
aware.
note of. We don't know
Okay.
the culture here. We don't know how things
True.
work. But I mean, certainly we have discovered that Heidi and all of her friends are interesting.
Interesting.
And there is something going on there, so we should
We're not-
be keeping
we're
an
not-
eye out.
We're not doing anything like to help this ourselves, right? Like we're not doing anything illegal ourselves. Like we're not helping, are we?
Not yet, at least. No.
So the jobs we're doing haven't been, but what if we're like accidentally helping something we don't know we're helping with? That's
I don't
fine.
get that
I probably
vibe.
not. Me neither. I don't know. Just making sure. Just her friends are interesting. That's all.
But I mean, think about us. Can you imagine a couple years down the road, we face something that breaks us apart, shuts us down. We all go our own way. I run a bar. Look, Dapper's doing it. We're still going to care about each other. We're still going to have those connections.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Idgin's behavior is very suspicious. It seems to check out. You said
He
there's
does
a
know
woman
Braun, though.
watching us.
And he does
He
know
does.
her.
Yes.
Well, she
I didn't know
introduced
he knew
herself
Heidi,
as
so
Mary.
okay.
Certainly, though, I am not discounting they're probably all involved in something that is secretive. We just don't know what it is.
Maybe
Okay.
it's keeping artifacts or magic items out of bad people's hands.
That could be too. It does make me better. He knows Heidi. I thought that he was just. I don't know, he was giving me a lot of weird looks and kind of a bad feeling when I came in. But maybe he was just on the lookout for us. I don't know.
I do think, though, it's smart to watch and poke around a bit. But yes, I don't think we need to panic right away, at least.
I'm interested
Alright.
if this Mary will be in the same form tomorrow. Something to look out for if they change form.
But we do.
Will be.
What? Sorry.
Nothing. Never mind.
No, you can say. What were you saying?
Oh, I just said if Euphemia took notice of her, I'm sure she'll do her best to like be consistent, or come as something completely different, I guess. And
I'm thinking.
yes, yeah, makes sense.
Well, it's just such
More
a small
likely.
town. I would imagine deception would be hard if you're constantly switching things up. This is a big city.
That's true.
So, the job tomorrow. There's a farmer named Milo who his livestock. His livestock is being attacked. Is that what you said, Euphemia?
Oh, no.
Yeah, his sheep.
His sheep.
He's
Are they
worried about the
okay?
rest of his flock.
Mm-hmm.
Something's been
Okay.
tearing them up. And
Oh no.
it happened about a week and a half ago.
See, cow tipping doesn't sound so bad now, does it? Tearing
Well, none
sheep
of it
up
sounds
everywhere.
good. But one of them is by probably a monster, and one of them is by you, so they both are pretty bad. I'd say cat tipping's still mean. Okay.
So,
Are we?
there wanted some many details, but we can get more tomorrow from Milo himself.
Okay. Where was that big crap around here?
So that was at a wizard tower.
What?
Where one used to be. Yes.
There used to be one.
That's cool.
Is it still
Yes.
there?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Braun said it was roped off to keep people from poking around. And Idgen said that there were many investigators that were visiting when it first occurred. It seems like maybe not so much now. But
Would it, after we look at the livestock stuff, would it be worth it to maybe see what's out there, or even talk to the investigators? I don't know. I don't know if they would tell us anything.
It was a
but-
while ago. That this
it would at
happened.
least be useful to look at it.
Mhm.
I don't know how much we can divulge from it now, but
Right.
I mean, even comparing visually, does it look exactly the same as the one in Lakeside, or something different?
Yeah. At least look at it. I don't know.
Also, Idgen said that he only found the job for us, but it's up to us to negotiate the rate with the farmer. So, yes, I'm not quite sure. Perhaps it depends on how intense the job is or not.
What were you,
Yes,
what
can
were
we
you
ask for a rate
rewarded
after?
before? Typically, people want to know ahead of time what they're in. But I'm going to give them a range, too.
Yeah, what he's willing to offer, I guess.
True.
So we did, what, 500 for
Missing
saving
persons.
a woman?
So I would say
It-
probably less.
Well, it might be worth it to go look around and then give him a quote based on what we think the danger of this monster could be.
That is
true.
certainly smart.
Or a pack
And
of
you're a
something
businesswoman.
versus
Yeah. And you can negotiate for us, right, Eleanora? You're a businesswoman.
Yes, I can. I would need a range I would feel like would be a fair price.
Right off the
which-
bat, something like 200 would feel a decent part, right? 50
Well,
gold
it also-
each.
You also have to think of your customers. So we are in a small town.
Sure.
He's a
Of
farmer.
course.
So if we price him out too much, then we cannot help him likely. So we just want to find that sweet spot. I just almost want to get a lay of the land a bit. Or perhaps I will even ask Idgen if he knows maybe what other monster hunters have charged in the past for different things around the area, and then we can...
Heidi might even be a good one to ask, too.
Yes, I
Like,
could
this
ask
is
both.
what the job
just to see.
was. What kind of ball rate, you know?
Yes, she probably
range.
would be a good source, yes. So I can do
Plus-
that tomorrow.
If we start at 200, we say, oh, you know what? We are of the people we help. Here's our discounted fee. It looks better. Instead of,
Potentially.
Potentially.
Yes. If you go too high, then it seems too
Sure,
much.
sure.
So there's still that. But yes,
Of
you're
course.
right. Starting high is always good. Certainly.
So we'll be like, oh, 5 gold, we'll do it. And then we're like, oh, deal. I'm like, dang it, we could have done 50.
Imagine if we just charged like 10 gold for these jobs.
some real Witcher world.
We're
Yeah.
like piggy banks. We're like trying to.
Yeah. Silver's fine. All right. Well, yes. We can check in with Edgin tomorrow and set
Okay.
out.
You guys-
And
You guys aren't worried about Braun? You think it's fine? He works with Jeff, and Jeff works with Heidi, so I think it's. I don't know.
If he would have
think I'm
done
just
something, he would have
anxious.
already done something.
I am concerned about Braun. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he will try to kill us or anything like that.
Okay.
So.
I think I just haven't been too many places, and this I don't know. This feels kind of scary. I'm not sure.
You guys want to stay in one room? We can, but I can put up alarms in all three, I think.
No, it's okay. I was just anxious. I don't know. I feel nervous being here, but
it's certainly
it's
unsettling, Winnie. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But
so it's all a big adjustment for all of us dealing with connections and
I do not know if this is a comfort because it sort of isn't, but it seems that Heidi and the rest of her friends would merely be using us, not trying to kill us. So
that's true. I guess I don't really know what use that would even be. So that's true. I don't know.
I mean, they could totally be using us to scapegoat something on us to make their own reputation higher again.
It's true.
Well, the second it feels bad, we bail.
Okay.
I feel fine about it though. Nothing to worry about yet.
We'll just be cautious.
You guys don't worry. Okay.
I like Edkin, actually.
Yes, I don't.
Hiding stuff. But so are we all. We're all hiding stuff. We're all shady. You know what I mean? We all didn't want to give our whole life story the first time we met someone, so why think everyone else is not going to be any different?
Who wants to?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Just no reason to freak out.
Yes, and we will be here for a while at least, or at least that's the plan. We may move on, but if jobs dry up. But so we have plenty of time to get the lay of the land, to get to know people, all that.
Okay.
So,
Unless you guys wanted to get that egg and then come back here and then stick for a while, but yeah.
Oh, yes,
hang out for
true. Winifred, did you have questions for me? Did you have your list?
I'm gonna wait until tomorrow if that's okay. I think I want to still work. I want to workshop. I don't want to ask him too many silly questions because if he thinks I'm silly, so I'm going to try and just whittle them down to the important ones.
All right. Yes. I mean, take your time.
Okay, I will. She's taking it very seriously. Mm-hmm.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
So you guys all go back to your rooms?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When he's gonna be a little anxious, like, because it's like I feel like she's only been to like her hometown and like the big city, so this feels like kind of like Hills Have Eyes vibes. I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Well, we're bunking together because we got 3 rooms.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel better.
She's not alone.
The 1, 2, and 1. Okay.
Okay, that feels better.
We know not to let Winnie alone on the first night. And
Yeah. Too scary.
I poke it. Eleanor, I can't sleep. Can you guys help me? Can I sleep on your floor? I'm scared. Which is also in real life. Yeah, what I did to Rachel every day from.
Oh yeah, she did that for like
grade, every
months.
day.
Yeah.
I poke Rachel, can I sleep on your floor? I'm scared. I don't like being in my room by myself.
Adorable.
Super cute.
It's not. I don't think it wasn't very cute in like 2006, but now I'm.
I always thought it was cute.
You're being kind. Anyway, but I feel better having you feed me a bit because I'm not so anxious about the weirdness of this town.
So you guys just going to bed? Anything you doing before bed?
I would write. Now I can say it instead of saying I write in my notebook.
Yes.
I would write to death.
Perfect.
Little report. I'll send that to you later.
Okay.
I do alarms. Which one?
Multiple alarms?
Yep, all 3 rooms.
Okay. Let me roll for all those.
Also, how nice are
slowly.
these rooms?
First one, they're very nice rooms.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Cool.
First one,
Wow.
no mishap. Second one, mishap.
It'll be his room, probably.
So second's your room? Okay.
Yeah, probably in between the 2 of them.
Let me roll.
Petrified in his own room.
Highs or lows?
Hi.
Eyes.
Highs. All right, I rolled a 1, so that is the opposite of high. So you go to finish the second one, and then you feel like your ability to cast magic for the rest of the day is gone. Not even ritually, like all magic stuff is just gone.
This is my worst nightmare. Okay.
So you only got 2 of them.
I just knock on Eleanor's room.
First of all, really fast, is there like, in this room is really nice, is there like a bathtub? Is there like, you know, like a couch or like a desk? Like
There's like a small little bathing area. Yeah, there's like, it's like a nice hotel room type thing.
Oh my goodness, yes. So Eleanor's probably like taking down her hair, but like we haven't gone into max relaxation status yet.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems in a very good mood now that she's like explored the room and it seems very nice. And so she opens the door and she's like kind of yes, Tavril.
I don't know if I want to spend a night alone right now. I can't cast magic. And you just see his face is pale. There's tears in his eyes. This is like the most vulnerable you've seen him yet. Like, he is not feeling good right now. I can go bother you, feed me if you guys want, but I just figured the 2 of you guys might feel more comfortable. I mean, I just sleep in my room, but I don't think I can protect myself right now.
Oh, how about this, Tavril?
If I sleep at the door.
Well, no, all right. So, here. Don't cry. Oh dear, don't cry.
I'm trying not to.
How about you give me an hour to have a bath because I need it. I need it.
No, yeah.
You can sleep. You can sleep on the floor.
Do you think this is permanent?
Well, I don't believe most of what we've had hasn't been permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't? Okay. Tavril, here. It's just like.
I'm fine.
Like,
No,
like
you
patting
don't,
your
you
head,
take your
like...
bath. It's fine. I'm gonna take a walk. He's gonna go downstairs and get like another drink.
Yeah, just
Sure.
wait. Come back up in an hour, then you can sleep here. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
It just knocks on Euphemia's. Yeah, I don't got magic tonight. Just want to let you know I couldn't do an alarm in case you wanted to sleep in my room.
Are you okay?
No.
You don't look okay.
No. I don't like this. This is my worst nightmare. Now my own eyes are burning because I got tears in them. Ow!
Well,
Is it gonna go downstairs and get at least 2 or 3 for sure?
Yeah, sounds good. Ron's down there. He's ready to drink with you.
Hey man, you know, it's just been a long night. Let's drink together, you know?
Come here, buddy. He like puts his arm around you, like, yeah. Yeah. As you kind of are drinking there, you probably wouldn't notice anything, I'm guessing. So, pretty out of it, right?
Yep.
All right.
And his perception's already really low anyway.
wouldn't he notice?
Are you heavily drinking?
He's heavily drinking right,
All right.
now. Yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do you have your advantage dice still?
Everybody use theirs. It's all gone.
That's a 20.
20. Okay. So you're getting pretty wasted, but you're like still conscious, and by the time Eleanora's done with her nightly,
Eleanor's gonna be so mad if I don't keep on it.
You want to stay with me tonight?
That's so nice of you. I appreciate it though. We're good. I'm good.
Okay. Sounds good, buddy.
That was nice of you. But can I get a water? Just like what I'm thinking.
Higgins brings over a water.
Thanks. I love you guys. You guys have been really nice to us. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Of course. You're my bud.
He just goes upstairs.
Okay. So
It's cool for me.
He smells heavily of alcohol as he enters the room.
Oh, Davil. All right, she's almost speechless. She like almost doesn't know how to deal with that.
I got a water, so I'm fine.
Oh, all right. Well, here I have 2 extra pillows. I made a little bed for you.
Thank you.
Down on the floor. Lay down.
Lay straight down, just fetal position. And you just see him take out his book of his spells, and it's just like,
Davil, put away the book. Put away. Go to bed.
What if this is the last time I ever feel like it's okay, all right.
No, that's not. We don't think about that right now. We will panic tomorrow if it doesn't come back.
I could be a monk, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, there you go. There's your backup plan. You could be a monk. And I'm like tucking him in, like almost so much like maybe he can't get out as well, so he doesn't go get his.
Yeah.
The burrito. Yeah. It's a good move.
All right.
Oh my gosh. It's like swaddled, so he's
gives up after a while.
So there's only alarms on this room that you're in now, Dav, and your empty room. Okay.
Unless Euphemia ended up switching after he told her.
If Winnie looked really nervous about spending the night alone, then I wouldn't.
What? You would or wouldn't switch?
I wouldn't. If you looked nervous about spending the night alone, I would stay with you.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I do.
But he just told you guys in case you guys wanted to go to
Oh, but we could switch to the room
You
with
can go
the
in his
alarm
room
on it.
if you want to.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably be like, yeah, could we? Because I don't know, I'm just.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Yeah.
hotel. I just am far from home and nervous.
Sure.
Okay.
No, I'll stay with you if you're nervous.
So I just realized,
Thank you.
Winnie, I thought you were with Eleanora. Were you?
No.
So
She's with
sorry. I
me.
think. Okay.
Eleanor always goes by
Maybe-
herself.
Maybe he would have gone to Eleanor because he feels comfortable, but I think he actually would have gone to Euphemia asking that, because he would have gone with wherever there was 2 people, not just one. So that's why I went to Eleanor in the first place. But it's fine. I won't press on it at this point. But
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
So, y'all going to bed?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
I do like my little meditation and then go to bed.
So y'all fall asleep in your very nice and fancy rooms of the Untamed Drinker and find rest. That feeling of being watched doesn't leave, though, as you sleep.
I knew it.
That's why when he's like,
And
In the
we'll pick up
walls.
with that next week. So, we'll see y'all next Sunday for our next session here. Same time, 7 p.m. CST is the time. You're on our Twitch channel. So if you're listening on the recording, come hang out with us. We'd love to see you. But we're going to sign off on that real quick, and then we'll raid somebody afterwards. So stick around for the raid. But thank you so much for watching. We love y'all so much. Have a good one. Bye.